this time too? I am so close to making it. Close your eyes, you idiot. No one can take away from me the person I want to keep. Am I still in the dream world? Priestess, you are finally awake. Take it easy. I'm fine. But you don't look like you're fine. You were hurt so badly by like Lu Tianhua that every muscle in your body was broken. And you were unconscious for 10 days. Fortunately, Her Majesty herself healed your wounds and saved your life. Her Majesty saved me herself? Yeah. It took almost all Her Majesty's spiritual chi to bring you back to life. She's been resting and recovering these last few days. So where is Lu Tianhua now? He has been imprisoned on charges of insurrection. Her Majesty says he can never be released from prison unless he is dead. I see. Something has changed this time, too. But Spirit Girl said that nothing in the dream world would ever change. Lu Tianhua is now in prison, but according to my previous experience, the Master of Disaster will soon be released. Fortunately, I am still in the dream world. My priority now is to get back to full health as soon as possible. During this period of time, Fengxia has been actively preparing for the ceremony. The Empress did her best to cure Fengxia and the effect was remarkable. Half a month later, Fengxia recovered completely. Fengxia has still been trying to get information from Lu Tianqing about the Master of Disaster. Lu Tianqing no longer avoids meeting Fengxia, but she refuses to tell Fengxia anything about it. So can you teach me more cultivation methods? Since when have you been interested in these things? I just want to be able to protect myself from this kind of danger in the future. Oh, really? On the day of the ceremony. With the financial support of those businessmen, Lingyun City is now livelier and busier than ever before. Outside almost every shop in the city stands a huge cube covered with red cloth. Every street is crowded with people. Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ceremony where Prince Chenhai will be officially proclaimed Crown Prince. Since this is a ceremony for him, let's do something different this time. This is the Empress slot machine, a specially made entertainment machine for the occasion. As long as there are 3 empresses on it, you can win the first prize. What is this? You can get as many celebration coins as you spend in any of our sponsors' shops, and with celebration coins, you can play Empress slot machines. If you're lucky, you can get a ton of celebration coins by playing this, which you can exchange for all kinds of treasures. By the way, all the expenses of this celebration are covered by these generous sponsors. It's our pleasure. Let's thank these sponsors for everything they have done for us. What a good idea she had. Not only will we make a lot of money this way, but we will also get a good reputation. People are looking at us with such respect now. Whether you want magic weapons, spiritual pills, magic mounts from foreign countries, or rare cultivation method books, as long as you have enough celebration coins, you can exchange your celebration coins for anything they have in these shops. In addition to these treasures, we have prepared something that none of you have ever seen. With Her Majesty's permission, we made the world's only movable action figure based on her. I'm sure you can see that this figure is almost exactly like Her Majesty herself. And now let me show you what's even better about it. The figure's clothes can be changed. You can have as much fun with this figure as you want. And you have Her Majesty's permission to do so. So what are you waiting for? What kind of weirdo would think of making something like this? Your Majesty, you said that if I could find a way to pay for this ceremony, I could do whatever I wanted. So as an emperor, do you want to break your word now? Oh, of course not. It's time for your speech, Your Majesty. I hereby declare that Prince Chenhai will officially become the Crown Prince of the Cloud Empire from this moment on. Please enjoy the ceremony. I want 5 bottles of wine. Please give me the celebration coins. I want to buy 10 pounds of meat. Don't forget to give me the celebration coins. I want 20 boxes of pearls. And celebration coins. I want all the clothes in this store. We're gonna make a lot of money. We need to restock these stores as soon as possible. The celebration has just begun, and now half of our goods have been sold. Go for Her Majesty's figure. There is only one in the whole world. It is priceless. 3 priestesses. It's the 3rd prize. That's a lot of coins. These Emperor slot machines look like fun. How about we go play, too? I want to play this game, too. I'm sure no one could be luckier than me. Oh, if you want this figure, come and compete with me. First prize again. Spin, spin, spin. 100 first prizes in a row. There's already a mountain of celebration coins. Humph. Are these enough for this figure, priestess? Yes, sure. So this is mine now. Enjoy tonight, everyone. Now everyone is having a good time. You've done a great job. Haha, after all, I promised you. I'm so reliable, aren't I? The last time I experienced such a lively celebration was when my father threw one for my 14th birthday. Haha, that was a dozen years ago, wasn't it? No, priestess. That was 50 years ago. Have you really forgotten my age? Or do you not know this at all? And there's something I've always wanted to know. Who the hell are you? What are you talking about? Of course I am. You do look a lot like the priestess. But if you were really her, you wouldn't have gone through all this trouble preparing for the ceremony, or caring about those kids in Dew Palace, or trying to sacrifice yourself to save someone else. You're so clever, Your Majesty. You've been aware of this for a long time, haven't you? I am indeed not this priestess, and my soul is temporarily in this body. Actually, my name is Feng Xia, and I'm a man. You. Thud. I don't need to know that kind of information. What the hell are you doing here? Please don't be angry, Your Majesty. In fact, I came to this era from the future thousands of years later. It was just a coincidence that I became this priestess. I came here to ask you for information about the Master of Disaster. The Master of Disaster? How do you know about him? It's a little complicated to explain, but I know he's locked up in the bottomless trench under the East Sea. I also know that the only way to seal him is with the blood of the emperors of this empire and the ancient formation of the demon clan. In my time, he's out there doing evil right now. I must find a way to get rid of him, or he will soon kill my friends. So, once you know everything you can about him from me, you'll go right back to your own time, won't you? Ha ha. I believe what you said. I've been carrying this burden alone for so long, and today I finally get to share it with someone else. Ancestral Shrine of the Cloud Empire. Dear ancestors, please forgive my rudeness. We are now heading to the basement of the Ancestral Shrine. The only way to see the entrance is to lay all the memorial tablets flat. What an unusual idea. Look at the frescoes on these walls, which record the origin of the Master of Disaster. Frescoes? This man he is my ancestor and the founding emperor of the Cloud Empire. But in this picture he looks like a villain. Shut up. By then, the Sky Pattern State had been destroyed for many years, leaving behind many magic treasures and weapons. Many battles took place all over the continent for these treasures, and even some wicked men gained some of them. So to restore peace, my ancestor made a pact with a god. That god gave my ancestor one of the primary powers of this world, and in exchange, he took away all of my ancestor's desires. The god told my ancestor that if he later developed any other desires, the power would cause him great pain and eventually take full control of him. My ancestor thought that if he continued to cultivate diligently after getting rid of all the wicked for his people, he would not have any desire. But human beings have endless desires. After creating the Cloud Empire, he was like a spring pressed to the extreme, and the more he tried to get rid of his desires, the more he developed them. 10 years after the empire was founded, he was finally unable to suppress his desires. So he fell under the control of that power and became the original Master of Disaster. When he was about to lose the last bit of his sanity, he ordered his successor to seal him in the East Sea along with the 10 demon kings of the demon clan. So the Master of Disaster is actually your ancestor? No, my ancestor is long dead. And the Master of Disaster is the embodiment of desire, and so long as the world exists, he exists. Even though he's been sealed, he's getting stronger day by day. The god knew from the beginning that my ancestor, as a human being, would never be free from any other desires, so he made this contract with my ancestor. There is no doubt that God was only trying to fool us. So every emperor of this empire has to be prepared for the possibility of the return of the Master of Disaster from the moment he ascends the throne? Yeah. After all, he's only been sealed, not killed. Although the seal has not been broken so far, it will automatically lose its effect in the 600th year, and that time will soon come. I guess the Master of Disaster will come out while I'm still alive and we'll have to fight him. Eh? What Lu Tianhua and the Demon Kings didn't have any effect on the arrival of the Master of Disaster. They thought they could change the world, but in fact, they didn't do anything. Your Majesty, there's one thing I must tell you. In the future. I know what you're trying to say. But the fate of our empire can only be decided by us. You don't belong here. Go back to your time. Go save your future. No, I still have a lot to figure out. About my master, the sky climbing ladder is trying to take me back. But I'm still alive. How is that possible? Someone in your time wants you back. Goodbye, you little liar. You're back. Why am I back? This time I'm still alive. You said that with the immortal breaking talisman, while I'm still alive, I can stay there as long as I want, right? You and the Empress were closer than I expected. The latter thought you were trying to get the information you couldn't get in the dream world, so it kicked you out. There was nothing I could do about it. Nonsense. You're the spirit of the sky climbing ladder, aren't you? How could you not control it? You did this on purpose, didn't you? Are you trying to hide something from me? I'm telling the truth. I was just made by my master to remember his past. All the information stored in my database comes from my master. If you want to know something that my master doesn't know, my CPU will decide that you're trying to get more information than you can in the dream world, and of course kick you out. Then why didn't you tell me this before? I've done so much to get information. Although I was not hurt physically, I was seriously hurt mentally. All right, calm down. I knew you'd be mad, so I've got you a prize for your successful clearance. But before you can claim your prize, you have to tell me from whom you learned that lotus-shaped magic skill you used in the dream world. You mean this? I learned it from my master. Your master? You're so young, but he should have died a long time ago. Where did you find this legacy? Hey, my master is not dead. Chenhai is still alive? He has broken my heart for more than 3,000 years. Sure enough, a bastard like him can live for a long time. What? Is your master Chenhai? So you know this ladder is a treasure that my master used? He used me, huh? No wonder the designer of this dream knows so much about what happened in the palace of the Cloud Empire. This is because he was a prince of the Cloud Empire. That's great. He must know everything. It's too bad the old bastard isn't dead yet. How did you two meet? Miss, you're almost as old as he is. He was sealed in the Lost Paleoland, and by chance I met him. He thought I was talented, so he taught me endless empty dreams. He treats me very well. I have promised him that I will become an immortal as soon as possible, and then find a way to break the seal and free him. According to what you just said, all he did was teach you a cultivation method. There is no need for you to try to be an immortal for this. What the hell do you want? Because I have promised them that I will reach the highest level. As a hard-working player, I will never break my promise. What are you talking about? I don't understand. And he's my good friend. We've spent a lot of time together. Although you call him an old bastard, you actually care about him very much, don't you? Not at all. It makes no difference to me whether he comes out or not. After he took Wuguan, I swore I'd never forgive him. What a complicated story, huh? Wait a minute. What did you say? Who did he take? Who's talking about Wuguan? Is that you? What a naughty student you are. I must punish you severely today. Why am getting hit again? Senior, I called you several times before but you never showed up. You slept so soundly. I don't know why this ladder feels familiar to me. I was sleeping like a log until I heard someone say that name. You lucky boy, every time I come out, I see at least one girl next to you that I have never seen before. And where are we now? Don't you think this place is familiar? This is the inside of the sky climbing ladder. She is the spirit of the ladder. A spirit? She doesn't look very smart. Old bastard, why are you so small now? Who are you? Don't grab the back of my neck. You really don't remember who she is? This ladder seems to be one of your magic treasures. I used to have a lot of magic treasures, but I don't remember having such a bad one. And I can't feel that this spirit has a contract with me. You bastard! I can grudgingly forgive you for taking Wuguan, but how dare you forget me? No, I still can't forgive you for taking Wuguan. I told you I don't even know you. And you said I took Wuguan? Ridiculous. I've been locked up by Wuguan for 3,000 years. Well, if I may interject, Senior, do you actually like men? Wuguan is a woman/goddess. It hurts. How could I possibly like that ugly woman? She set me lip and trapped me. Nonsense. As the best goddess in the world, Wuguan gentle and sweet. She's not ugly at all. You took her away with your little tricks. Please stop quarreling. There must be some misunderstanding. Senior, do you still remember the Cloud Empire? The Cloud Empire? I've never heard of this country. When he didn't seem to know the spirit or the ladder, I knew something was wrong. Has he really forgotten everything? Boo-hoo, is this a game or a drama? For God's sake, please give me a master without amnesia. Senior, actually, I saw you in the dream world. Stop. Even if I do forget something, I can find a way to recall it on my own. I don't need anyone else to tell me who I am. Ouch. Just 3 seconds ago, I was so moved by your words, and now you look so funny. It's a waste of my time talking to you. Boy, here's your prize, Moon Jade Ring. That old bastard left it here, and I don't know how to use it. Now that he's with you, just wait until he remembers how to use it. Now that there are no secrets about the ladder, there's no need for you to stay on the Central Divine Mountain. Why don't you get out of here with us? He is your master, after all. Boy, I don't like her. Don't take her with us. No, I'm too lazy to leave here. You can help me free him. I don't need her help. I'm not interested in helping an old man. If we get him out, maybe you'll see Wuguan again. We have a deal. Is Wuguan that important to you? I can make a contract with you. But you have to help me find Wuguan. Why am I having this weird feeling right now? Your master is still here. Can you change your master so freely? I have accepted you as my master, and you should be honored. Ugh. Your Majesty? Eh? Xia, you're awake. You're all awake, so the test of the ladder is over. We are now at the top of Central Divine Mountain. The entrance to the second floor should be hidden right here. The ladder just collapsed, and we were the only ones who made it up here, while all the other demons fell. I'm the master of the spirit girl now, so the ladder belongs to me, right? We've been cultivating in the dream world for almost 2 years, but less than a second has passed in the outside world. How amazing it is! I will soon become a top master at the Round Cinnabar realm. And I'm already one. So, hey, you two want to get your ass kicked again? Bastard, we are much stronger than before. Now it's time for our revenge. White Tiger Hurricane Claw. Divine Solar Fire. You are still so weak. Well, what makes you so confident? I also cultivated in the dream world for a long time. You think I haven't made any progress? Is that the spirit of the magic phase realm? He's already at the magic phase realm? He's almost as strong as the demon prince. Scaled dragon. What exactly did you experience in the dream world? In short, it was a world full of masters at the magic phase realm. You guys seem very interested in this. Do you want to experience how amazing it is? Sir, you are already a master at the magic phase realm. We're not that stupid. Xia, I want to see. If I can kill you this time. Oh my God. We're not in danger right now, but why is she still losing her mind? She looks more frightening now than she ever did. She already has a mark on her round cinnabar? She has become stronger than I thought. Yonyang, slow down. I'm not ready. Xia, I'm already attacking you as slowly as I can. You humble bragger. Is that the sky climbing ladder? He already owns the ladder? What a lucky dog he is. Ladder, change form. Achoo. So this can be used in this way too. I thought it was just a ladder. You are so ignorant, boy. As soon as I touched it, I realized that it was a space artifact that could change form. If you're strong enough, you can even trap anyone and anything with it. You must have been invincible before. Unfortunately, the only thing you can do now is talk. What did you say, boy? Xia, let me out of here, please. Okay. You lost your mind for 30 seconds this time, longer than before. Yeah, but I still failed to kill you. Haha, I really hope you can forget about it as soon as possible. As long as I haven't killed you, I'm still not strong enough. Do you have to do this to make sure you're strong enough? Would you be happy if you could do it one day? You say you want to do this, but why do you look so depressed now? What the hell is going on with this ladder? What have you done to the ladder? Nothing, but I'm the master of the ladder now. The ladder will no longer remain in the central divine mountain. Are you saying the ladder is actually a magical artifact? Yeah, but it's a long story. Anyway, I went to the dream world and learned a lot there. Now our priority is to get to the second level of the Demon Royal Mausoleum. If we get there too late, I'm afraid something bad might happen. Ha. Who are you? When did you get here? You kids are really funny. I haven't seen so many young people in a long time. I'm tired of being with those old guys every day. Kids, you want to go to the second level, right? Then you have to pass the test I'm going to give you. When the hell did you sneak in here? What are you talking about? I've been here the whole time. How is that possible? I don't get the sense that she's a demon. Neither do I. I've been guarding the entrance to the second level for a long time, and this is the first time I've seen so many people here. I'm so happy now. Who the hell are you? Are you here for the treasures, too? Why haven't I seen you before? You think I'm a treasure hunter? Of course I'm not. I am Mu Chen, the gatekeeper of the second level of the mausoleum. It's been a long time since anyone came here to fight me. I can't wait to fight you now. Come on. Hit me as hard as you can. Wait a minute. It's so empty here. How can you prove that you are the gatekeeper of the second level of the mausoleum? Oh, you're right. I was too impulsive. The entrance to the second level is right here, but only I can open it. Through this fissure, you can reach the second level of the Demon Royal Mausoleum. We could just fight her and see how much we've improved. Yonyang, let's practice our skills with that guy. Okay, Xia. Boy, you've just entered the magic phase realm, haven't you? Then I will not bully you with my spirit of the magic phase realm. Your spirit of the magic phase realm? You have one too. The spirit that was lying on your round cinnabar. If what she just said is true, she is also a master in the magic phase realm. In that case, I don't have to go easy on you, do I? Sia, she's so fast. What? Even if an emaciated person gains a lot of muscles at once, he can't get used to using them immediately. And it took you so little time to reach the magic phase realm, so you still can't use your power perfectly. Humph. Boy, you should have watched me carefully and gathered as much information as you could about me before you fought me. You are too reckless. Your skill does seem fancy, but your foundation is weak. You are still too young and naive. Let him go. You do have a lot of balls, too. But you're just as reckless as he is. The spider silk is really tough. But when facing an opponent you don't know much about, you shouldn't be releasing so much silk at once. Because I can use it against you. Ah. Like this. Boring. You're no match for me right now. You both do have beautiful eyes, but you don't pay attention to detail. How dare you fight me when you're so reckless? What a terrible teacher your master is. If my body hadn't been trapped in there, I would have torn you to pieces. Use your weapon, boy. She's been cultivating for at least 1,000 years. Without your weapon, you're no match for her. This is unreasonable. She's so much stronger than the guard demon on the first level. I guess I'll have to do my best. Boy, how did you get that saber? You mean this? I picked it up by accident on the side of the road. Nonsense. It's one of the treasures of the Sky Pattern State. I'm sure you didn't pick it up by accident. Boy, have you been to Sky Pattern Street before? You know that street? Even Chenhai doesn't know the origin of this saber. The saber and the sky climbing ladder are treasures of my country. Since you can't make the most of them, why don't you give them back to me? Huh? You have earned the recognition of these two treasures. In that case, how about we make a deal? As long as you give them back to me, you can go to the second level now. Are you kidding? Why should I give them to you when I've been recognized as their master? And you said you were from the Sky Pattern State, right? But that country has been destroyed for a long time. Don't try to fool me. They are both my friends. If you give them to me, they can fight with me and I won't be so bored anymore. Anyway, the second level is full of treasures. You can go in and pick out some weapons that suit you. Then come out and fight me again. Mu Chen, stop messing around. Spirit Girl's voice? Don't get mad. I just want to see how determined he is. So you've really accepted him as your master? Do you really think you can count on this guy? He has promised to do something for me. So please stay out of my business. Well, since you're doing it of your own free will, I'll let him go. I'm sorry, but we all know each other better now because of the fight, don't we? Hey, guys over there, that guy in blue is the strongest of you, right? Then I guess there's no point in fighting you. They are so afraid of being beaten up that they dare not even say a word. What if every demon we'll meet in the Demon Royal Mausoleum is as strong as she is? We're gonna be miserable, aren't we? Please allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the spirit of the Roaring Sky Drum. And the Roaring Sky Drum, like the Sky Climbing Ladder, is also one of the treasures of the Sky Pattern State. I've been here a long time, and there's never been an accident. Once you get inside the second level, you can get all kinds of treasures. Well, miss. Boy, how rude of you. How could you go in there without hearing me out first? This place looks so polluted. Why do you look so surprised? The second level of Demon Royal Mausoleum, the nested space at the top of the Central Divine Mountain. The first level is just a naturally formed test level. But the second level is already the main part of the mausoleum. Many of the demon kings and their treasures are buried here. Unlike humans, demon kings are buried with their treasures when they die. There are even treasures that store the power of their owners, and if you acquire them, you can reach higher realms instantly and effortlessly. The demons who make it here are mostly those who are strong enough to become a new demon king, but few have the ability to make it here. But now, how did this happen? Haha, I must be dreaming right now. Xia, she seems to be having an emotional breakdown. It's kind of bad. The second level seems to be completely filled with this weird fog. The place is so polluted that all the plants here have withered. There doesn't seem to be a single piece here, let alone all sorts of treasures. What? My 1,000-spirit herb. Honey, what happened to you? I waited so long for you to grow up. How could you die before I ate you? Ah. Sin. Ah. Gardenia. Ah. Sleeping fruit. I haven't been back to take care of you for only a few decades. Why have you all withered up? Oh my God. What have I been guarding all these years? Do you really care so much about these plants? You said the last time you took care of them was decades ago, and the plants look so weird. Sweetheart, are you sure Emperor Divine Dragon isn't here? Why, yep. He went to all this trouble just to get to a place like this? How is that possible? Cheer up, miss. What we need to do right now is figure out what the hell is going on here. As the guardian of this place, do you have any sense of what happened here before? This place must be the way it is because someone did something to it, right? You're right. When I catch the person who did this, I'm gonna rip that guy's head off and make a wooden fish. The second level of the mausoleum is now completely filled with this gray fog. How could this happen with those guys around? What on earth is going on? Is it possible? What's that noise? A bee? Is this a beehive? Well, her worker bees, what is this big bee? Is she one of those guys you just mentioned? Not really. Wow. Xia, this tastes so good. Huh? How could you be so reckless? Mu-Chen just told us we need to be more careful, right? Smack lips, I don't know why, but as soon as I smelled it, I couldn't help it. What? Yonyang. A teleportation formation? I could sense it was a demon by the smell of that formation. Why are there other demons here? You know why, don't you? No insect demon could disobey her. Wow, there are survivors. My dear daughter, I miss you so much. No insect demon could disobey her? Who's that woman? Let me go, or I'll teach you another lesson. Cut the crap. I bet you know where they are right now. I know you're worried, but I assure you Yonyang is safe. The demon who took her is the former queen of the insect demon clan. I can take you to them. But in exchange, I need you to do something for me. Whatever it is, I can promise you. Take me to them now. You said yes without even asking? Ha ha. Should I call you silly or affectionate? You know what? The pollution on the second level extends from the inside out, and I can't solve it on my own. So, boy, if you promise to help me deal with the source of this pollution, I'll take you to that girl. Even you can't solve it? What the hell is this thing at the source? Is that the Master of Disaster there? Oh? You even know the Master of Disaster? It seems that the spirit girl has told you everything. I learned something about this in that dream world. So, do you still dare to say yes? Of course. It's a good thing he's here, because I don't have to bother looking for him. Good boy. You do have guts. I'm starting to like you. But, with your current strength, if you go to the Master of Disaster now, you will be easily killed by him. You need to be at least as strong as I am before we go see him. Let me help you become strong enough as soon as possible. I'm really looking forward to the day when you can be a match for me. Why do I suddenly feel that she is more frightening? Xia, my dear daughter, where am I now? Why did you bring me here against my will? How shameless you are. Ow, that hurts. Watch your language, my dear daughter. I just want to talk to you here. Daughter, huh? Based on what Xia taught me, you're being shameless, aren't you? Don't you know me? I am the queen of the insect demon clan. You're an insect demon, so you should call me mother, too. No insect demon can resist the wonderful smell of the golden honey I produce. After eating some of this honey, haven't you remembered your innate respect and love for me as an insect demon? Unlike outside, there's a lot of good food here. You still have no respect for me? Sweetheart, don't ignore me. What are you gonna do, sweetheart? Xia told me I should beat up every shameless person, even if that person gives me lots of delicious food. Xia? Are you talking about the guy standing next to you just now? You trust him so much? Why doesn't the honey have any effect on her? Is this because of that guy? Xia is the best person in the world. Of course I trust him. Oh, I see. She's only half insect demon? But... Greetings, mother. Your other blood is not as easily controlled by yourself as the insect demon blood. Come on, I'll be very nice to you. And I'm not gonna spare the bastard who fooled my daughter. Achoo! Is it because Yonyang misses me so much? Don't flatter yourself. Along the way, Fengxia explained to them in detail what had happened to him in the dream world. He told them what he knew about the Master of Disaster, but he didn't have Chenhai's permission, so he didn't tell them about Chenhai's past. Here we are. We have to go through this place to see her. This is the village where the people who guard the mausoleum live. It doesn't look like any other polluted area. Yonyang, don't panic. I'll come and save you soon. Ouch! It's so beautiful and vibrant, and totally different from the rest of the second level. Upon seeing this place, any sane person would immediately realize that there's a boundary here, right? Amidba. Shame on him. How stupid he has become since the girl was taken away. So what is this place, miss? That's a good question, little cutie. This is the center of the second level of the mausoleum and the only place on the second level where people live. Little cutie? Humph! Mu Chen, how dare you come back shamelessly? And why are you bringing so many people back this time? Haha, I'm surprised, too. Huh? I think I've seen these two before. Come in here. Otherwise the pollution outside will seep in here too. And who are the kids following you? Kids here for a fate, is that what she thinks of us? Sigh. Look what you've done to the second level. Don't you know how to get your priorities straight? So Mu Chen didn't use her full strength while she fought me. It has been a while since our last fight and your moves were kind of good. But you haven't made any progress in your cultivation base. The novelty almost wore off after a few moves. This is the best I can do due to my talent. And you haven't made any progress too. Never mind. Don't stray from our topic. How are you going to explain what happened to the second level? Do you remember the agreement you made with us? Well, that's what I'm confused about. The entrance is obviously guarded all the time, so it should not be some outside force causing this. But it can't be the seal on the third floor as well. It hasn't passed its expiry date. But the contamination wouldn't have spread so badly if you had stayed on the second level all the time. We're dealing with a real monster. There's nothing impossible. Anyway, we'd better be prepared for the worst. Bei, calm down. Bei? I knew it's you. Excuse me, but who are you? How do you know my name? Did Mu Chen tell you that? And you are going to rub your snot on me. There's a lack of water in our village, so please stay away from me. Bei, you've grown lip and matured a lot. You don't like to see pretty girls' panties now? Please do not joke. I'm the head here and in charge of the whole village, and it's inappropriate for you to tease me like this. Well, given your young age, how did you know about my childhood? That's right. What I experienced in the latter is just a dream. We haven't met in the real world. Oh, right. Bay, since you are still alive, I wonder if Her Majesty also. Huh? What are you talking about? In nothing. I'm just talking to myself. Did they also lose their memories of the Cloud Empire, just like all the outsiders? Let's get back to these kids' issues. They all passed the test of the ladder. I brought them here because we need to talk to you. What is it? The queen of the insect demon clan took his future wife once we got to the second level. Huh? Can you let them in and go ask the queen for that girl? It never rains, but it pours. The insect queen has been inactive for a long time. How come she regains her vitality now? I know how eager you are to get your partner back, but I'm sorry that you can't go to the third level where she stays directly. Why not? The insect queen caught our partner for no reason and refused to release her. Now you are even trying to stop us from saving our partner? Hand Lady Spider over to us. Or you won't be able to defeat so many demons in the round Cinnabar realm. Forced to say so. Oh, young demons nowadays are so confident? You are no match for me even when you work together. And I didn't intend to stop you. Let me explain to you the design of this level of the Demon Royal Mausoleum. If you want to get in the village and enter the third level, you must light the 4 pure fire lamps on the outside of the village. Each lamp is guarded by a guardian. And the 4 lamps share the same test requirement for you. Once you convince the guardians to let you pass, you succeed and the lamps will light up then. That simple? Yeah, that's all. You are allowed to enter the third level only when you light up all the lamps. Since you've made your way here, you must want to be the next Demon Kings, right? Light up all the lamps and you will get the real prize of this level. The real cultivation methods for Demon Kings that you want are in the village. Whether you can get them depends on your ability. Cultivation methods for Demon Kings? Why do you think? We need to get in the village no matter what. And for their realms are far above us, it's impossible to break in. Since they specially set this for us and we have no other choice, let's just have a try. Whoever here will definitely go all out for the cultivation methods. And now it's time for grouping. To enter the third level, they need to light up the pure fire lamp around the village. And they decided to split up. Since we've decided to scatter, let's try our luck separately. Senior Chen Hai and I will take care of the east lamp. Huh? You've decided on your partner yourself? Looks like the two of us will work together again. Why do I have to work with this guy? Why do you put it as if you have been aggrieved by me before? I'm the one who gives you money all the time. Compared with them, you look even agreeable. The same to you. Kid, your friend who was taken away by the insect queen will not be in danger. You may rest assured. The insect queen is not a villain. She's just a poor thing who got stuck in her past. I'm not in the mood to know the kidnapper's past. I must teach her a lesson and vent my anger since she dare hurt Yongyang. And then get her attributes. Hey! Let's meet in the village after lighting up all the lamps. I didn't expect to see 2 humans among this year's contestants. I haven't seen any other human beings since I guarded here. I wonder what they will do when they are tested. I'm really looking forward to their reactions. Where are you going? That's the contestants' business. As for you, stay in the village. You'll suffer more than just a beating if you dare to disappear for no reason again. Haha, rest assured, Chief. I will never disappear for no reason. There's something wrong. I can tell from your expression. Guardians, challengers are on their way to all the pure fire lamps in 4 directions. Be ready to meet them. And if you find any of them is a clone of the Master of Disaster, call me at once. On the way to the East Pure Fire Lamp. Senior, Have you ever heard of the lamp tests or something like this before? It seems that few of the previous demon kings could make their way here. That's right. Those demon kings are as much use as chocolate teapots. Actually, all of them are weak. You got a problem with fighting them because you were even weaker. Just take Ying Chengpeng as an example. He made so many clones, but all his clones could only be bluffing. I wonder how Yuanyang is doing right now. Although the villagers said she would be safe, I still feel perturbed. Weren't you connected to Yuanyang through the Gossamer net? Why didn't you just get in touch with her? Huh. You want to save Yuanyang with your brain? It's unlucky of me to have you as my disciple. Well, I just forgot that because I've stayed in the ladder for too long. I've been dreaming for a year after all. Try contacting her. Yuanyang. Yuanyang? Can you hear me? How are you now? Senior, Yuanyang didn't answer me. No answer. We've lost contact. What should we do? What can we do now? Why are you always making such a fuss when it comes to that girl? Calm down. Maybe she just forgot to answer you because she was busy eating. What you can do now is to find the guardian of the lamp as soon as possible and light it up. This way you can see her again ASAP. You are right. Xia. You can even think now? You are indeed special. Rest assured. I will make you forget about him for sure. Stay with me forever, my dear daughter, don't leave me. In the east, 5 miles away from the village. Oh, Bei said there would be 2 challengers here. I thought it would be some demons. It turned out to be 2 human beings, you can tell that? We are all humans. Demons could be fooled by your smell, but it's so familiar to a human like me. East, glad to see you. I'm Song Li, the guardian here. What? Now I remember you. You are also here. So all of you stay here now. What are you talking about now? Huh? Did I know you? Never mind. Come with me if you want to have the test. Well, don't ask me if there's any problem. I'm too sleepy to answer any questions. This limp look accords with her real age, but I'm still energetic at this old age. Where are we going, little girl? Why so many questions? Sam Li. It's been a while, Sam Li. I've missed you so much. You smell as milk as usual. Oh, Mu Chen, it's you. Why did you follow us here? I remember Bei told you to stay in the village, no? I'm here to see my friend. What's wrong with that? And I've told Bei before I came out this time. Are you sure? I was just taking a nap, Mu Chen. You are asking for a beating from Bei. Oh, a beating, I like it. It would be nice if he could beat me. Well, you are as naughty as always. I came here to help you. You don't like that? I don't believe you. You are here to mess around because you are into this human. I'm okay with all this. Follow me if you want. Anyway, it will make no difference. Welcome to the East Pure Fire Lamp. As long as you can convince me to give you the key to the bridge to the other side, that will be regarded as a pass. To the other side? But where is the other side? In the south, Qingling and Mo Liang. Little Emperor, I'm warning you, stay away from me. I don't trust a chameleon like you. Qingling, I've got my own reason for doing all that. You are a human emperor, so your reason has nothing to do with me, a demon. I don't care about that at all. You are a human emperor, so your reason has nothing to do with me, a demon. I don't care about that at all. Humph. I'm not doing this to help him. I'm doing this to be a demon king. The South Pure Fire Lamp should be here. But I can see nothing but this stone. What the hell? How dare they fool me? Huh? Why are we here all of a sudden? Why is trying to attack us? My guess was right. The second level is made of several nested space, and we are in the space where the South Lamp is. Great. You are the first one who figured it out so soon. Welcome to the South Pure Fire Lamp. I'm Bai Chi, the Guardian here. Nice to see you, Senior Bai Chi. According to you, if we can't convince you to let us pass, we'll be trapped in here. Huh? Oh, you are also a human. No wonder you are more polite than ordinary demons. My test is simple. Just play hide and seek with me. As long as you can touch me within the time limit, you will pass. And if you fail to make it, I'll send you back to the first level of the mausoleum. Humph, you won't get the chance to send us back. Hold on. Senior Bai Chi, this place is strange to us, while you've stayed here for a long time. If you cheat and leave this space, in no way will we catch you. Ha ha ha. That's a good idea. But you may rest assured. I don't need to play tricks on two juniors. I'll stand in the middle of the bridge. The problem is whether you can make your way here. How dare you underestimate me? Wait, Qingling. Well, game start. In the west by Xiao and Xianqinghe. There's nothing but a stone here. I guess there is another space here, and here is the entrance. But Bai Xiao, are you sure you're going to take the risk for the scaled dragon and the spider demon? In terms of strength, we are as powerful as demon kings once we get out of the mausoleum. Rationally, we should stop right now. Having said that, there are cultivation methods of higher level, right? I don't want other demons to get them in front of me. And I kind of like those two guys. Huh? Here you are? Oh, here come two beautiful ladies. Welcome to the West Pure Fire Lamp. I'm Su Yang, the Guardian here. Wow. What a cute boy. Wake up. He's way too old for us. Ha. Since you are demons and managed to make your way here, you must want to get those cultivation methods for demon kings and become real demon kings, right? Of course. And I wonder where the lamp here is and how we can light it up. Huh? But you just want the cultivation methods, no? I've got plenty of them here. If these are all you want, why do you have to bother lighting the lamp? The other side? Where is it? In the East Pure Fire Lamp. Since there is a bridge, it must lead to the other side. Have you figured out how to convince me? I'm so sleepy right now. Well, why don't we make it simple? I'll go sleep with you, and you may give me the key when you are satisfied. Is that okay? Hold it, you pervert. Keep your hands off Tsam Li. But she said I can get the key as long as I convince her. You little brat, you indeed surprise me. Sleeping with her is never the way to work it out. Senior, you got me wrong. I didn't mean that. Well, I do want to say yes, you do? Do you want to sleep this much? But you are not qualified to sleep with me. Is she looking down upon me? Let's play some game. I'll fall asleep when I'm tired. Make your choice. These are all your current abilities. Choose the one you think is most important as your main card. Come on, kid, tell me what exactly you're fighting for. In the North Pure Fire Lamp. I'm going to test your endurance. You, the Guardian of the North Pure Fire Lamp. Endurance is a virtue. Did we pick the wrong lamp? Choose my abilities? Use these cards? Yes, these cards are all ability cards that are manifested in this space based on your own abilities. If you can win with the cards in your hand over the 3 cards of mine, I will show you where the lamp is. Strength card based on your own combat ability. It will mainly improve your attacking power, but the improvement is limited by the limit of your capabilities. Emotion card. It can make the opponent stay still for a certain period of time, or inspire your partner to fight back. Endurance card. It's mainly for defense and can enhance your defense to a certain extent. But the enhancement is no more than twice your own endurance. Wisdom card. It can randomly call up aids to help find a way out of an emergency flight. Summons card. It can help summon your partner within a certain range. If there is no partner nearby, it is considered invalid. Life card. You can get 1 extra life. So you want to play a card game? Just tell me then. I'd love to. Oh, that's quite a quick acceptance. Choose the most important card among the 6 cards as your main card and use it throughout the match. But the other additional ability cards will be one-time consumables. You can use them at any time during the match later, but once used, they will disappear. Brat, try and see if you can still use your spiritual chi. No, I can't. Spiritual chi is obstructed in this space. It looks like we can only rely on these cards in this space. Now that we don't know what the abilities of Tsam Lee's cards are, the priority is to save power, so our choice is clear. Got it. Senior, go into the ring now and leave the rest to me. I choose the strength card. Tsam Lee, let's start. Don't let me down. This is the monster you'll face once you get in the Deep Demon Royal Mausoleum _A Demon of Disaster. Well, you can even simulate this in this space? Huh? Why are you so calm? I want to ask you a question first. Kid, why did you come to light the lamp? Didn't your village chief tell you? That insect queen has taken away the girl I like. I have to light the lamps to go in and save her, and I also need to get rid of that master of disaster hiding on the 3rd level. Heal, I knew it. Cutting him physically wouldn't work. Huh? But in my opinion, you're still too young to deal with even the 1st-ranked demon of master I'm releasing. Are you sure you'll be able to hold on when you're tempted by the master of disaster or when you are going to die? Why did Tsam Lee hit him so hard? That kid can take it, can't he? Don't tell me he just failed after I used my first card. What? He used up 3 additional cards at once. A wise choice. Demons of disaster are monsters beyond common sense. You must be ready to use all your cards against them. Using 3 cards to avoid death and inviting your partner to fight with you, that's a good judgment. You hit him so hard to test his determination? Tsam Lee was right. I was killed by the demons of disaster once in the dream of the latter, and they are indeed creatures with no mercy. See? It's not too late to turn back now that you've seen the huge gap in power. My 2nd card is a strengthening card. I can further strengthen the demon's abilities. And just for information, you've used the endurance card for defense. I was really underestimated. You've forgotten I got this as my defense. I don't know why I become your partner, but I just can't say no to any fight. Mu Chen, you must have fought with demons of disaster many times. How can we destroy them? Please teach me. Any creature can be corrupted and turned into a demon of disaster. The master of disaster would give them his power to actuate them. They can't be regarded as living beings, so you can't get rid of them by beheading or tearing them. They will only perish when all the power given by the master of disaster is depleted. So this is what Tsam Lee's strengthening card could do? It's awesome. If you hadn't come along, I might have died here. Not only hurting them but also forcing them to use their skills can consume their power. Phew, that was close. The strength card should work on me as well, right? Now, Mu Chen, it is now significantly weakened. I can see it with my own eyes. Seize the chance. Consume all of its power in one go. My drum spirit must get some rest now. What? I can even get an attribute here? You can concertize and store your opponent's ability, and the stored ability can be used on someone other than yourself as well. Is this Tsam Lee's attribute? It's a good buff for me. It's amazing. I can feel that your power has increased dramatically, even far more than the initial power given by the strength card. How did you do that? Surprised, huh? What other cards do you have? Just show me. As you wish. You can even drive me to use the 3rd card. Your power is more than what I expected. Hey, is the power of the Master of Disaster just attached to her? Don't worry. It's a simulation of Tsam Lee in this space, just like that demon of disaster. Incidentally, the master of disaster calls the demons of disaster its incarnations. Even the stone armor couldn't dodge. If you were hit by that blow, you would really die. Don't let the fact that you're fighting Tsam Lee stop you from thinking you'll die. She means it. This is what the master of disaster can do. What do you think now? Are you afraid? Want to give up? Thank you for your information, but I've known all this before. And I can't give up even in this case. Yunyang is waiting for me. This is just a simulation after all. She's not as powerful as the real master of disaster. There should be some obvious flaws. Right. Flaws. I've got 2 cards left. Mu Chen. Please block her for a few seconds. Okay. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Tsam Lee, let me see what you've got. I've never fought you in this state. Wow, you've been trying to kill me. Awesome. Wisdom card. It can randomly call up aids to help find a way out of an emergency plight. Although my lotus pupil was sealed here, I can see everything here using the wisdom card. I can see the simulated power of the master disaster flowing in the whole space. So Tsam Lee must get her current power from it. What if I block the whole space? Cough. Game over. Ugh. What? My power is cut off? Tsam Lee, you didn't expect me to use the sky climbing ladder, the ancient space treasure, to cut off the transmission of power. And now it's time to use this card. Emotion card. It can make the opponent stay still for a certain period of time, or inspire your partner to fight back. Ugh. Runt, look what you've done to her. I didn't expect her to be like this. No, it's not the time to talk about this. This card won't stop her for long. Seize the chance and attack her together. Congratulations. You've passed the test of the East Pure Fire Lamp, which tests your courage and strategy in the face of a much stronger opponent. Then what about the lamp? You did a wonderful job, and I can give you the key and let you light the lamp up. Tsam Lee, I wonder where's the other side you were talking about? Retreat. What? It's down here? As you can see, the lampstand is right underneath you and me. You are fortunate that what you want to protect will give you endless strength and become your reason to stick to yourself. The master of disaster on the 3rd level may find the cowardice inside you and try to tempt and control you at any moment. I hope you can always remember your initial goal. The restriction of spiritual chi is lifted. Go light the lamp yourself. I feel so sleepy now. You played a nice bedtime game with me, so you just want to sleep all the time? I've had enough fun fighting. Let's go light the lamp now. I wonder how everyone is doing now. In the test of the South Pure Fire Lamp. Hey! Little Emperor, what's wrong with you? Why are you suddenly attacking me? Oh, he's fallen for it so soon. Then let me add fuel to the fire. Mo Liang, what's wrong with you? Hey! You smoker! What have you done to him? The smoke coming out of my pipe is mirage cloud smoke. Once you entered the realm of the South Lamp, my smoke began to search for that human being's deepest fear that he didn't want to face. Once he stepped onto this bridge, the cage of fear would be opened. Little snake, what would you do now? Then I'll just beat you. Little snake, you know why I didn't choose you as the target of my mirage cloud smoke? Because I could see you would worry nothing due to your empty mind. Now the drawbridge is filled with my mirage cloud smoke, and I can go anywhere through it at will. You are cheating, you smoker. This is just my ability. There is no cheating. With the rise of your realm, you will face more and more opponents with unique abilities. But for now, you'd better think about how to deal with your companion. Zhongxiu, don't go. Mo Liang, 20 years ago. Liang, just go back. I'm willing to do so, Mo Zhongxiu, the princess of the martialism state. Liang, back off. Don't be so childish. As the crown prince, you should understand that our borders can be slightly stabilized only when Zhongxiu goes to the demon capital to please the demon emperor. That's at least better for her than just living in the palace and making no contribution. Trying our best to improve our country is one of the duties of the royal family. If the demon emperor wants women, then find him some in the city. Why does it have to be my sister? You want to use our people to please the demon clan? You are talking nonsense. Liang, pick up your sword. And fight me. If you can beat me, I won't send Zhongxiu to the demon capital. Ah! Little Emperor, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh, the more polite he usually is, the more secrets he hides in his heart. No, no. No, I don't want Zhongxiu to go. Since the spiritual qi has been depleted, the gap between humans and demons is as huge as the one between you and me. I have no choice. All of you, send Princess Zongxilai to the demon capital. Liang, just listen to father. Since I couldn't even save my sister, how could I save all the humans? Mo Liang. Wake up now. Why are you being a crybaby? As the human emperor, how can you be so weak? Weak? Yes, I've always been weak. I was so weak that I sought your refuge. I was too weak to visit my father's memorial. I was too weak to look for my lost sister. I don't care about your father or your sister at all. Don't stand in my way of passing because of something that has nothing to do with me. You even dared to go to the Demon Royal Mausoleum for your stupid plan and made all your way here. Are you going to give up in tears? However, Liang, we are indeed weak now, but we won't always stay where we are. Go break the seal of spiritual qi and restore the qi in the world. When that day comes, we humans will no longer have to swallow our pride in front of other clans. The plan to change the world must succeed. This way Zhongxiu may come back one day. That's right. Sorry, I shouldn't have lost my cool. I must seize every opportunity to win since I'm weak enough. Thank you for waking me up, Qingling. Just dispense with the formalities. Hurry up and catch Bai Qi. There is not much time left. 1/3 of the time left. I didn't expect to waste so much time. You managed to wake up your companion? You did quite a good job since you haven't wasted all of your time. Now try to touch me. That smoker's ability can not only make you fall into an illusion, but she can also turn herself into smoke and go everywhere. I couldn't even reach her. Turn herself into smoke? Qingling. You happen to be able to suppress this ability. Huh? Suppress her ability? Then what should I do to catch her? Are they finally starting to figure out a way to deal with my smoke? But I'm not sure whether we have enough time left. Sure. I am a master of that. Ha, I can't be belittled by you youths. Now, how can you distinguish me? Ugh. I can take the plunge in this case. What's that skill? Is it absorbing the spirits to strengthen her or something like that? Come on, smoker. Try running again. Ancient Dragon's Breath Technique. Eat that smoker. That human boy has lost his consciousness. So I only need to dodge that snake with a one-track mind. But it is beyond my expectation that the snake has been taught by a real dragon. My clones are consumed fast. Then, run at full speed. Whoa! She begins to run at full speed. Why can you still be laughing, little snake? The time is almost up. What? I'm poisoned? Ha ha ha. Got you, smoker. My dragon just pretended to chase you. But actually, it spread the poison. Spread you didn't notice that at all. Force me to speed up and dodge to accelerate the poison. That's a nice plan. The poison can affect cultivators who are on higher levels, which shows your poison is awesome, and your partner is even willing to risk his life for this. Pity that his sacrifice would go in vain. Times. Perfect timing. Did you pretend to be unconscious? But why weren't you poisoned? I just bid him to inject antibodies into him. I've been waiting for you to lift your ability when the poison took effect. We win. Let me help you detoxify. Why did she bite your neck but my breast? Maybe it's because of her resentment or something. I'm just guessing. Illusion, remove. This is the pedestal of the south pure fire lamp. Here you are. The pipe is the key to the lamp. In the west pure fire lamp. We don't need to light up the lamp? What do you mean, little boy? The original demon emperor left a blood purification cultivation method, which is a cultivation treasure that all the demons want. And the treasure is right in this secret cellar behind me now. As long as you enter the cellar, you can get the treasure. Then you are likely to even rule all demons, not to mention becoming the demon king. I don't know why, but I feel he's telling the truth. Honestly, me too. The village chief may have told you about the cultivation methods. And they are stored here. Given the conditions of our village, you may recognize that this is the largest library here. By the way, the demon emperor said for keeping the tradition of respecting the strong, this cultivation method is for one demon only. So he put a restraint on it. Only the first one who touches it can get it all, and then it will get destroyed automatically. Really? Do you mean it? Make a choice yourselves. See whether you want to stay here to light lip the lamp or go down to get the cultivation method. What if it's true? The only cultivation method will be hers if I don't get down. My people are waiting for me. I want to light up the lamp for Lord Scaled Dragon. But I will regret it if the tortoise gets the cultivation method. Well, it's fine to get the cultivation method first and then light up the lamp. So it's better to move first. They failed the preliminary test. We should cooperate. Since we have no idea what Su Yang is up to now, we'd better cooperate and get the cultivation method together. Damn it. Sure. That's what I've always been thinking. Then. I'm going first. You stay in the rear to keep an eye on Su Yang. Don't let him play any tricks. Wind spell, love trip. Ugh. I'll leave it to you. The tortoise always stays in the rear, no? And you'll never miss any of his actions. I'll take the cultivation method. You damned fox. You pinioned me? Something is shining. It must be the cultivation method. Damn it. Let me go. Where do you put your hands? I have detested your boobs for a long time. What? How dare you? It's so weird for a tortoise to have these. I'm gonna flatten those two things. Before benefits, you won't notice anything around you and will even forget your own emotions and your original goal. It must be hard for you to pretend to be rational, since you are born to be mad with temptation. And here's the final straw. I forgot to tell you that some lifesavers are hiding in the cellar. They will eat whoever comes to take the cultivation method. But when they are eating, the other free one can take the cultivation method. It's so close. Miss Fox, the Demon King blood cultivation method is right behind you. Hurry. Go get it. But forget about it. It will be too late if you don't seize the chance now. You cannot defeat the lifesavers. Fox, just take it. It would be better since we won't both come back empty-handed in that case. I just hope that you can take care of the Dark Tortoise clan and let them go out of the dark water. Are you too lecturing me? It's annoying to hear about your clan or something. You'd better take care of those old tortoises yourself. What? Everything is gone? We're back to where we were in the very beginning? So, it was just an illusion? Yes. It was an illusion. No lifesavers and no cultivation method. Congratulations! You've passed the test. Despite all the twists, you finally stuck to your hearts. The Master of Disaster on the 3rd level is good at toying with your feelings. Hope you'll never get lost for some temptation. I seem to say something awkward just now, Bai Xiao. Thank you for what you did just now. Save it. There's no need for us bad girls to pretend to be polite. 998. 999. Demon King? Cultivation method? I'm too exhausted to give a shit about all that. 1000. Your bodies have been improved to 1000% perfect. Great. Come out, pedestal of the pure fire lamp. Look over here. Put your gleam and hot hips here and fit them to the 2 cavities. And then you can light up the lamp. Hey! If we press our hips to anything now, no. It must hurt. It's like peaches crashing into hedgehogs. Boys, you've shown me your fortitude. It would be a pity if you hesitate in the end. Let's go together. As all the keys were inserted, the lamp started to gather energy. A dazzling beam of light came out of the north pure fire lamp. At the same time, other lamps' lights also burst out into the sky. Wow! 4 beams of lights. Others also made it. This year's contestants are so gifted that they have lighted up the 4 lamps. You underestimated us. Your tests were too easy. I can give you some advice later and I promise it will work better. They trickled in the village then. But you also suffered a lot, beaten badly by Qing Ling. Strangulated. Bruised from the inner fight. Exhausted for spreading too much poison. And that bird and tiger haven't come back yet. After all, they also made a great effort, so we cannot leave them alone. You stay here to have a rest and I'm gonna bring Yunyang back. Mu Chen has been hung on the tree and beaten by the village chief. Bei and Lan Mao take care of the wounded, while Mu Chen and Feng Xiao leave for where the insect queen is together. Mu Chen, who is this insect queen? Why would she be in the demon royal mausoleum? She is the boss of the whole insect demon clan and demons like your girlfriend. She's just like their mother. When the Master of Disaster attacked the Cloud Empire, her clansmen also suffered and almost died out, plus, she had some kind of relationship with someone from the Cloud Empire, so she stayed on the 3rd level with the Guardians to monitor the seal on the Master of Disaster. Someone from the Cloud Empire? I heard it was an Empress of the Cloud Empire. What? Could it be? More people are coming over here. They are coming. They are coming. Have been locked here alone for years. Finally, it gets lively. Mother! I smell strangers. Go welcome them. I can't wait to see the expression of that guy. At that time, to resist the Master of Disaster, the Empress of the Cloud Empire contracted an alliance with lots of demon clans to build a sealing formation to weaken it. And she planned to get rid of the Master of Disaster herself. The Insect Queen was also in the alliance, but accidents happened. The Insect Demon Clan, living in a place full of spiritual chi, became the first object of the Master of Disaster. He threatened the Queen with the whole Insect Demon Clan, so the Queen had to defect and then the formation broke. However, the Master of Disaster didn't let the Insect Demon Clan off but slaughtered them instead. And the Empress of the Cloud Empire also disappeared in that war. The Queen stayed in the Demon Royal Mausoleum with guardians out of guilt. She chose to fight in reality. But why didn't anyone in the village remember the Cloud Empire or even the Queen? And as for the history of the Cloud Empire, people in this era don't know it at all, just like the Empire never existed. I have no idea about that. Actually, I told you what I heard. I was just a drum because my spiritual chi hadn't recovered yet. As for what happened in that war or the reason that the seal is in the Demon Royal Mausoleum, I have nothing to tell you. As the Sky Pattern Treasure, I have my own duty. I have no interest in the old story of the Cloud Empire. You can look into it if you're interested. Here we are. I feel that the queen is locked here. Yes, she is locked here. Huh? For the insect demon clan died out, the queen was discouraged a lot and got freaky gradually. So Bay had to put a seal out there for the safety of villagers. But she could still order some low-level insect demons to help her. Follow me. What the hell are these? So disgusting. Nowadays, no insect demons can cultivate and transform into humans. These are insects who are forced to stay here and can't cultivate. They are so poor. And that's why the queen would be interested in that spider demon. Oh no, I even miss Yonyang more now. Hello. I'm here to welcome you under the order of my mother. Yonyang. Something has gone wrong. The westward road of the village. Will there only be leftovers for is this way? Shut up. Creep quickly. Fellow sufferers who can only crawl back because of the painful hips. Yonyang, what happened to your hair? What's the problem? Who are you? What? You told me that the insect queen wouldn't do anything to Yonyang. She wouldn't hurt the spider demon, but I don't know what happened to the spider demon. Let me feel her out. Come on, Yonyang. Look. I bring the roast crab you like from the village to you. Senior. Why are you eating it? Isn't all the food you put in the soul-nurturing ring for me? Wow. Seems so tasty. Ugh. Yonyang? Stay away. Her bloodline was definitely affected by someone on purpose. She is like a medicament that reacts with another. If something you did stimulates her, she may kill you immediately. Stop, Yonyang. Don't be so numb and wait to be beaten. If you're really killed by her, she may be agonized after waking up. Thank you, Mu Chen. I am much more sensible now. Yonyang is like a mixture of two characters just like her black and white hair. What on earth happened to her? Blood purification. It's the blood purification of the insect queen. There are two kinds of blood in her body, black jade spider blood and white jade spider blood. The insect queen awakened the white jade spider blood forcibly, which accounts for fewer parts of her. Black jade? White jade. Black jade spiders are born low, with no cultivation gifts, not to mention transformation. While the white jade spiders have the best gifted bloodline among spiders. But they have died out 1,000 years ago. The insect queen may also realize that, so she activated her white jade spider blood forcibly and wanted to turn her into a white jade spider. But it caused her memory confusion. If we don't do something, her original character may be replaced by an unfamiliar character completely. Damn. That queen. How dare she treat Yonyang like this? I won't go easy on her. Ha ha ha. Won't go easy on me? With your weak power? You are mine. You only need to remember me instead of all those minor roles. Freak, how dare you call us minor roles? Huh? You are also here? Oh, you love to come along for the ride as a drum. So what? Do you want to take my daughter away too? I am not interested in her and I come here not for her. Buddha says, let the complex go and then everything will be fine. You've immersed yourself in remorse over thousands of years. How many ranks have your cultivation degenerated? 4 ranks? Or even 5? You have been locked by Bay for such a long time. Haven't you figured it out? Listen. Just set yourself free, as well as your clansmen. They have gone long ago. Bullshit. They didn't leave me. They are still here. You are lying. This little girl is the best proof of their existence. They are here with me. See? My daughter is so sweet and she promised to be with me forever. Insect Queen, are you the only one who can recover Yonyang now? Runt. You just said you wouldn't go easy on me. Now, have you realized you are useless? That's the skill only I know as the Insect Queen. The skill of ruling the bloodline of all the insect demons. No way. I will never remove that. How can I get the noble blood back if I remove it? Overall, you mean this is your exclusive skill, isn't it? Exactly. Well, got it. He comes closer to me instead? Chariot Spade Beetle. Go kill that boy. Mu-Chen? You do want to take my daughter away. I knew it. I really can't communicate with such a freak. Boy. Looks like you are confident that you can turn the spider back. Just focus on that. I'll take care of the other troubles. Thanks, Mu-Chen. My girl, step back. You are in my nest. Don't underestimate the number of my children. See? You must have never seen such a large army of insects in your era. Damn. I didn't expect the queen to still have so many subordinates. Senior, if I can make use of all the spiritual chi here, is it enough to eliminate these insects? The spiritual chi here is abundant enough, but it won't work out. The spiritual chi in the air can only strengthen you slightly. That's good. Hey! You idiot! You can't afford this with your current spiritual chi. Then I am going to use all the spiritual chi in the air. Shoot! Good boy. He used out all the spiritual chi here. Ah, my children. Mu-Chen said you degenerated a lot. It's true. I know you must be better at moving underground than Yong. So if I attack actively, maybe I can't even get close to you. But I know you'll fight back for sure, so I have a chance to beat you. Endless empty dreams. Spiritual GI transformation. Law of Thunderbolt. Lightning Swatter. Huff, huff. Humph, runt, your power is not enough to kill me. Not enough? I just went through the motions. If I sweat you to death without getting the stuff I want, it would be terrible. Just one piece? Seems that I need to prolong the time to beat you. There's a downhill slope. Thank God. Dash. Two optimists who are still on the way home. Patter, there's a downhill slope. Thank God. A broken plank, they pick dash. Two optimists who are still on the way home. Ha ha. Ah. What is he doing? Is he trying to torture me to death? Haha, I'm just one more to go. Lightning. 5 whips. Drool, drool, that electric shock. If only I could also try it. I can't imagine how thrilling it would be. Oh? Yonyang. The white jade spider blood awakened forcibly is now rejecting the black jade spider blood. They are fighting for the dominance of her body. Without my control, she cannot finish the evolution by herself. Look what you've done. You have destroyed my daughter's evolution. Shut up. Since even a young boy in the primary magic phase realm can give you a good drubbing with just a few tricks, seems that you have slipped more than just some ranks, but a huge realm. He will definitely figure out a solution to fix it. Just wait and see, freak. Arg. She has lost her control of herself now. The poison is leaking out. Stay away or you'll be hurt. There's no time to observe the situation. Purifying Lotus. With the Purifying Lotus and Light Mass with Poison attribute, I may be able to make it through. Yonyang, hold on for a while. I'll turn you back to the original appearance right away. Okay. My insect ruling? It's impossible. Bastard. Don't disturb her evolution. She should be dominated by a stronger bloodline. I know what's best for my clansmen better than anyone else. Don't be goody-goody here. You just want to use her to make up for your guilt and fill the emptiness in your heart. The moment you chose to betray the Allies thousands of years ago, your people were sent to hell with your own hands. Ah, it's so bad. Recovering the bloodline costs a lot of spiritual chi. The spiritual chi in the air was almost used out before, and the spiritual chi collection doesn't work now. I've used what little spiritual chi I've left to let out the purifying lotus, so it's even very hard for me to suppress the attack of the poison gas. Senior, please stay away. Now I am gonna withdraw the purifying lotus. I've got to use the rest of my spiritual chi in Yungyang. Don't be so reckless. You're barely holding out against the poison gas right now. What if you're really dead after withdrawing the purifying lotus? Have no silver blood fruit to save you now. But I can't stop now. I can only take my chances now. Maybe I can resist the poison and survive. Amidba. You two are immersed in grief, aren't you? Did you forget I'm still here? I will give you spiritual chi. And then you use it to save her. At last, it ends satisfactorily. What are you doing? You're making it too thrilling for me. Ah. In the position we three are in, can the spiritual chi really be transferred in this way? Of course. The principle is that I come into your body, while you come into hers. Senior, please don't omit some keywords. The spiritual chi will be wasted a little through transferring, but since this is an emergency, let's just ignore it now. I'll get started. It will make you very comfortable, so get yourself psyched up. What? What do you mean by comfortable? It's so painful. Stop yelling. It's the easiest part of the body to receive the spiritual chi. I can stand it. Come on, Senior. Take a deep breath. Open all the channels of your body. I'm going to transfer the spiritual chi. Come on. Boy. Hold on. You have never received other spiritual chi before, so you will feel kind of strange. If it's your first time to receive other spiritual chi, and it's even very strong, it will feel like what? Ah. It feels like all my blood vessels are forcibly dilated. More and more strange power gets in from my kidney and bounces about inside my whole body. Being toughly treated is very hard to resist, right? I enjoy that very much. If possible, I would like to be the one who receives the spiritual chi. Senior, I'm not as sick as you are. I have transferred a lot of spiritual chi to you. Try it with the cultivation method. Yeah, I do have enough spiritual chi to use the insect ruling now. But the posture is so fucking weird. Do we really have to be like this? I'm making a great sacrifice by being the one who keeps giving, okay? So how dare you still think about something else now? Supercharge, I'm sorry, Senior. They're just transferring the spiritual chi, aren't they? Then why does it look so weird? I've never seen such an unbelievable cultivation method. We're almost there. Senior. Come on. Give me all the spiritual chi you have. This feeling is just like... Eh? What happened to me? Girl, you finally wake up. All I can remember is that a strange woman has brought me here. Ha! Phone. Sia. Why did your whole body shrink? I'm fine. I'm just exhausted. Suck. Oh, I have recovered. Energetic Xiao looks tastier. Yeah, greedy Yunyang is cuter. Why do you also recover so fast? Because something is so gross that I don't want to consume anything now. What's that? Their public display of affection. Next, we have to deal with her. Hey! Insect Queen. Now it's time to face your sins. You can't blame me for that. That was not my fault. According to the contract, I should have helped them, but at that time, I couldn't even protect myself. Are you talking about the Cloud Empire era? Gosh, it's like you're suffering from senile dementia. I'm only here to avenge Yunyang, so I don't care what you did in the past at all. But I am curious why such a cautious person like the Empress would bet the ultimate weapon against the demon of disaster on a mere contract with other clans. What on earth did you do to make her plan fail and then let the demon of disaster destroy the Cloud Empire? It turns out the insect ruling can also control you. Do you feel the boiling of your blood vessels now? Tell me the truth if you don't want to explode. It's the divine force. Lu Tianqing figured out the way to defeat the demon of disaster. That was the divine force. But how could that demon possibly allow the existence of something which would threaten its life? The demon of disasters threatened us in private to destroy many clans. So we surrendered to it out of fear and cowardice. We had no option but to break the Moon Jade ring that Lu Tianqing used to borrow the divine force. Negotiating with the invader is as dangerous as asking a tiger for its skin. I've learned what happened to you guys later, and I think you got what you deserved. And is this the Moon Jade ring you mentioned? I thought the ring had been missing since it was destroyed. Why would it be in your hand intact? How do you get all these treasures? The spirit girl gave it to me after I passed the sky climbing ladder. But after trying many ways, I still couldn't get Senior to recall how to use it. It turns out the ring had been in spirit girl's hands. But she didn't tell me that. Is it because of this white-haired man? Or it's because of Wu Wan's order? The spirit girl is always in my body, but she hardly responds to me. Every guy in my body sleeps well. How many people live in your body exactly? Just a few. By the way, do you know how to use this ring? I could tell it from your dumb look that you know nothing about the ring. This is also one of the 13 divine treasures made by the Sky Pattern State. Why do I often get the treasures of the Sky Pattern State? That should be my question. This is an artifact to store the divine force. It's also a third-level divine treasure, just like me. And the third-level divine treasures can be ruled by the second-level divine treasures. Second-level divine treasures? Hate to admit it, but you are really a lucky dog. Your blade is a top second-level divine treasure. If it can restore its full power, it would be able to rule all the second-level and third-level divine treasures. I was also punished a lot by it in the past. It turns out I have got so many key treasures. Didn't expect this since I always got nothing when drawing a lottery. How can you be so lucky? How to deal with her? She worked with Bae before she went crazy, so for the sake of Bae, I will not kill her. But I won't feel guilty to put this on you now. Slave contract change. It can turn the desperate enemy into your slave, and then they will be at your disposal. From today on, never try to hurt Yonyang again. You have to come whenever I call you. Senior and Yonyang, let's go. My girl. What's this? Darling, what I gave you just now is the birth from nature, which is my compensation for you. You can cultivate it to make up for the defects of the black jade spider. I never meant to hurt you, and I don't want to lose any of my clansmen anymore. Boy, please protect my daughter well. I will even without your words. Thank you. I always feel I can see a familiar person in that boy. Oh, my. Why are we so unlucky today? Stop yelling. Figure out how to get down first. They were thrown into the tree because they couldn't stop sliding, but they are still optimistic. Within half a day, Fengxia took back Yonyang to the village. Fengxia and Patriarch Chenhai had studied the Moon Jade Ring in the spiritual state for a whole day. Then they went for Bae to discuss getting into the third level. The Moon Jade Ring can store the divine force, so it is indeed the strongest divine treasure that we can use to cope with the demon of disaster. But how are you going to use it? If it's really the divine force, I'm afraid none of you can drive it. I am on the same level as the ring, so I can't drive it either. I have discussed this with Chenhai and we're already got a solution. A solution? Since we have already lit up the 4 lamps, can you take us to the third level now? Of course. But I have a question. What do you want from the third level? If it's for cultivation, all the chances are on the second level, and no treasures and cultivation methods will be got on the third level. You have lived here for long, so maybe you know very little about the outside world. All the spiritual chi was sealed, so no more strong cultivators can be produced on this continent now. In this way, we cannot resist any invasions. My mission left by my ancestors is to get into the third level of the Demon Royal Mausoleum and unseal the spiritual chi. What? Is it for real? It seems you are destined to be there, all right. I'll lead you there. After settling Zhu Yuanyang, Feng Xia, and Mo Liang follow Bei to the entrance of the third level. When I am not here, don't make Yuanyang do some weird things. Got it? Rest assured. I am very a decent person, so there's no way I would do that kind of thing. Xian Qinghe and Bai Xiao decided to stay at the village to cultivate the demon cultivation methods. After knowing that the third level has no chances as for Qing Ling, she decided to stay there temporarily since she was too exhausted. As for the tiger and bird, they haven't come back yet. Under the well of the center of the village of the Guardians. Little Emperor, are you ready? Don't worry about me. I have been waiting for this day for a long time. Don't be so emotional now. This is the entrance of the third level, and the 8 bell-shaped grooves are the keyholes. Sorry, I don't want to frustrate you, but I should tell you that I also don't know how to open it. Though I heard from Mu Qin that you have a lot of treasures, there's no way you happen to have the keys. What? Why do the 8 sounds of dragon bells fly out themselves? Did I hear something weird? I almost forget, the bad habits of the producer. I carried the 8 bells all the way from the Eternal Valley to here, but I didn't expect it would come in handy here. No wonder, the royal family of Martialism State has been exploring the secrets of the Eternal Bells. I see the reason now. I shouldn't have given you a horn. Sect leader? Guys, look. The environment here is like being shrunk. It turns out the inner world of the third level looks like this. This is also my first time getting in. The tiny mountain looks so familiar. The miniature of the lost Paleoland? The people who get in the Demon Royal Mausoleum are only a bunch of crap, so my clone 1728 shouldn't have been defeated. But thanks to his caution, he has helped me prepare another clone. The blood of the clone 1728 may still be useful since it has just died. I chose him originally for using the Kirin blood to break the boundary, but it turns out I still have to do it myself. The entrance of the second level. Whatever means you use to get in the second level, we can feel it. You, one of the Guardians, you are still so disgusting. You're a worthless thing that can only attach to others, just like an Ascarid. Oh? There are still some rebels hiding here. Even though you use a girl's body this time, I won't pull any punches. Do you want to find your real body? I will stop you right here. Humph. You took that blow head on? You are such a monster. Ha ha ha. Don't struggle anymore. You still have the chance to escape now. Seems that I'm really close to my real body now since the energy of the demon of disaster keeps coming at me continuously. Bastard, I have to stop you right here. At Feng Xia's side. A miniature of Lost Paleoland? What is that place? It's where my master's real body was sealed. Here's the question. I reckon no one would be boring enough to produce a miniature of the Lost Paleoland, so what's the point of making this the third level? Who threw a stone? Who threw a stone? The big monsters. The big monsters. The invaders. The invaders. Danger. Danger. What are those little monsters with silly faces? Is it that in order to copy the Lost Paleoland that you said, the producer also copied the creatures there? I've never seen such little monsters. The big monsters. The big monsters. The invaders. The invaders. They don't seem like living things. but I can feel some spiritual chi in them. I'd rather say that they are clay models made with spiritual chi. Do you mean that someone made them? According to my experience of watching TV series, these simulation scenes are definitely arranged by someone. But I don't know why these creatures look somewhat abnormal. Answer me. Who made you? And what are you doing here? Danger, danger, danger. Danger, danger, danger. What the fuck? Sect leader. I'm fine, I'm just a little dizzy. That's the blast caused by the disorder of the spiritual chi. These little things have lost control. So the rest of them are also bombs. Damn. They are coming at us. Don't panic. I will block their blasts of the spiritual chi. Wait a moment, Bay. It would be bad if they break the miniature of the lost Paleoland. Is there anything that could hold them in? Don't come here. Boy. Use the ring. Senior? This place definitely has something to do with the lost Paleoland. So make sure this place doesn't get destroyed. Go, Senior. Does it work? The power of the blast is so strong that my arms cannot stop shaking. Sect leader, you look like a pervert now. Save your sarcastic comments and help me stop my arms. Ah. Has it stopped? Senior Chenhai. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Of course not. It's nothing. What's going on? Didn't the blast stop just now? It's a person. Do you know this person, Senior? Do I look like someone who has weird friends? Those little monsters are his. He's in charge. Well, are people in the small lost Paleoland also small? No, it looks like he's starving. Is he doing this on purpose? Muchen did that before to satisfy herself. She does have some peculiarities. You are the first one to open the 3rd level of Demon Royal Mausoleum with 8 sounds of Dragon Bell. Who is he? How did he get in here? His wings can show us who he is. It looks like he belongs to the Divine Wing clan. What? There's only one left in this clan in the whole land. Is he the sitting demon emperor, Yuchen Jue? I heard that he's been missing since 10 years ago. So he's here all this time. Is he the one who picked Ing Dowie as the demon prince? We're not sure he's an enemy or a friend. Let's tie him up for a further check. That's nice. Hey, young lady, would you like to have a baby with me? What? Help yourself at home. Take as much as you want. Tell me what's going on here after you're full. Food and soul nurturing ring. The demon emperor is so young and a bit pathetic. He's so different from me, the human emperor. You're no better than him. You're pretending to be a demon. I've divided into too many little monsters, and I haven't had any food for a long time. My mind and spiritual chi are in a disorder. I don't know how you got here, but thank you for the food. I'm fully recovered. We're all glad to see you come back, Demon Emperor. Is he the Demon Emperor? Murmur, please tell us where this place is and what are you up to? You're all humans, right? I should ask you what you're up to in Demon Royal Mausoleum. We heard that the seal of spiritual chi is here. Do you refer to Chi Panorama Formation? What? I divided myself into so many monsters to keep the balance of the formation. Come on. Take my hand. Let's see how mesmerizing the formation is. See? This is a miracle. This is an individual universe. The formation centers on the mountains and is driven by some divine power. As time goes by, the formation changes and generates different powers. This is awesome. The caster of the formation must be in immortal realm so that the formation can hold so many different sources of power ranging from the sun to natural elements on earth. It's so powerful. It must be spiritual chi around the formation. The abundant spiritual chi supports the magnificent power of the formation. Well, I guess so. They've said all the nice words. Is this the center of spiritual chi seal? I can talk to you all day if you want to know more about the formation. The seal has something to do with my idol Lu Tianqing, the Empress of the Cloud Empire. Do you know her? 1,000 years ago, the Master of Disasters showed up and destroyed the whole land with its clones. Before the whole world was doomed, Lu Tianqing sacrificed herself and locked the Master of Disaster here with spiritual chi. The continent survived and thrived because of that. What a great and noble person. I'll follow her will and make sure everyone thrives in this world. So, are you willing to have children with me, lady? What? You're so weird. You can't be the demon emperor. Look at me. I'm a man. Well, you do look like a man when you're angry. I don't like men even if you look pretty. I see. Humans do care about genders. Exactly. What? What am I looking at? Wait. It's not an illusion and it feels so real. Now I'm a lady and I guess it's okay for us to have children. It's said that members in Divine Wing Clan evolved into a gender-neutral appearance because there were too few of them. It's true. Several of my uncles must like that. No. I won't do that. I already have a girlfriend. Her name is Yonyang. Yonyang? She must be pretty. Are you worried that she'll get ignored when we have children? Don't worry. I can be a man or a woman at will. We can have children together. This is not what I'm worried about. You're a pervert. Help me. Pervert? This is what's special about my clan. Please knock it off. Oh. You look handsome too. It'd be good to have children with you. The answer is no. So spiritual chi is used to seal the Master of Disaster. Does it mean that the Master of Disaster is free if we break the seal of spiritual chi? Yes. But if we leave it be, spiritual chi in this world will be drained. What should we do about it? Are you here to unseal chi panorama formation? Of course. We're here to do this. What else do you think we want? You must know that I've been missing for 10 years. Do you know why? Why? I need to reinforce the formation. Ever since I sensed that something was happening to the seal, I've been guarding the formation without taking in anything. The worst thing is that I haven't had any offspring for my clan. What? Don't think of us like that. We're not like you who can have children after having sex. We reproduce with the nerves in our wings. But the number of the clan members is so small that we have to have babies with other species. What? Then these babies should be robust. Why hasn't your clan thrived? What is troubling is that after years of hybridization, it's extremely hard for us to do that with the common species. Our options are limited to several noble and rare bloodlines. This is so troublesome. It's indeed troublesome since there isn't so much noble bloodline when spiritual chi is draining. If we unseal the formation, then it'd be easier for you. No. It's important to make my clan thrive. But the formation is more important. The Empress sacrificed so much to cast this chi panorama formation. I'll guard it no matter what, even if my clan will die out. I can't defeat the Master of Disaster if the formation is unsealed. No one can. I won't let that tragedy happen again in our times. I want to unseal it because that will help people cultivate themselves more freely and live a better life. But it's against my wish if the demon is released after unsealing the formation. If he's right about it, then we need to come up with a solution before we unseal it. Yes. It's quite unreasonable that we came out of the blue and wanted to unseal the formation he's been guarding for years, just like destroying someone's house. How dare you compare chi panorama formation to a house? If you only want to rely on this formation when you have the chance to fight back, then you're a kid who hides in the house and avoids reality. That's nonsense. Do you think you can convince me by saying that? I'll tell you a story in another world that you can understand. There was a country that lagged behind other continents because spiritual chi drained out. They lacked it so much that most people couldn't reach enlightenment realm, so other powerful countries sent strong troops to take down this country. Though people in this country outnumbered the invading soldiers, they couldn't fight back because there was a stark contrast between their power. The number wouldn't be of help if the difference was so glaring. That country must have been invaded and doomed. Yes, that country paid such a huge price for that because of the glaring difference. But on the contrary, people kicked the invaders out of their country. How many sacrifices would that take? Is it worth the cost? If you don't take your weapons and fight back, you don't get to ask that question. Look at this world. The ultimate weapon is right here. Should we leave it here and wait for our enemy to wake up? Yu Qianjue, do you know that right after the Cloud Empire was established, the Master of Disaster was sealed by the most powerful leaders of all clans, but the seal only lasted 600 years. The Empress had no other option but to use Chi Panorama Formation, and it can't be as powerful as the original one. I guess there's only one reason to explain why it's been sealed for 3,000 years. The Master of Disaster in this formation isn't as powerful as it was thousands of years ago. Spiritual chi will drain on this continent if we don't unseal the formation. Then this world can no longer fight back if there are internal and external enemies. The world will be destroyed. Isn't Lu Tianqing someone you admire? Do you think this is what she wants? She would never want future generations to sit and await their doom. You don't belong here. Go back to your time. Go save your future. She would want us to conserve our strength and fight back. No, I can't do that. I can't risk so many people's life. You can't guarantee victory. Will you leave by yourself or should I kick you out of this place? You can choose. Sect Leader Fong, I have a poem for you, little emperor. Who said that we're poor? We have armors as you do. Dear Lord, we have sharpened our spears and are ready to fight. We'll face it together. This is the most important round in my whole life. I have to save Senior and continue my journey. I have to play and win this game. Sorry that I still can't understand your motivation. If you insist, I'll have to defeat you. Outside the second level of Demon Royal Mausoleum, it's so naive of you to try to stop me now. The disaster energy is already rich enough. Come to life, my servants. What? What are these giant monsters? They're demons of disaster. Why are they here? I'll go fight them. The shield won't stop them. Lan Mao, open a crack for me. Okay. They are so huge. Compared to them, my drum spirit looks so small. Ah. Oh no. They're so huge that Mu Chen can't stop them. Look. There's a person at the crack of the shield. Well, it's nice to have so many people welcome me here. This is exciting. How about the little gift I send you, guards? Thank you for your watching all these years. This is the Master of Disaster? How could it be? How come there's a clone here? You should be locked up in the deep mausoleum. You know nothing at all. Your ancestors made me pay so much. I've spent thousands of years recovering from a tiny clone. Now it's time to take my original body back. As for you, just be my clones after my recovery and help me take over the whole world. I'm sorry. I'll have to defeat you. I have to admit that I agree with you to some extent. But I won't change my mind unless the Empress comes back to life. Well, you just won't give up. Fine. You need to step away if I win. I like what you want to do and what you can do. I truly want to have children with you, so I'll ask you one last time. Will you give up? You're a kind person, Yu Qingjue. But I've told you the rationale behind this. Then excuse me. What's your opinion now? Sect Leader Feng is right. We need to seize the chance and fight back. We can't ignore what's happening now. This is what I want to say. You're not me and you never know how much pressure I have to undertake. You never think of others in this world. You just want to get more spiritual chi to help yourself improve, right? You Chinjue, you've been quite harsh with your words, but your attacks are weak. Haven't you fully recovered, or are you also thinking about unsealing it? No, I'm not. I knew about the Master of Disaster after I got into the mausoleum, and ordinary people know nothing about the threat at all. You've been here for years and watched spiritual chi decreasing little by little. I guess you know how long this fragile balance can last. So what? Even the Cloud Empire couldn't destroy the Master of Disaster. It would only cause chaos if people knew about it. Let me get this straight, Yu Qinjue, you may not believe it, but I've seen Lu Tiancheng and the Master of Disaster when I went into that history. What? I wouldn't be here and try to unseal the formation if the Master of Disaster was at its peak. No one can destroy it if it's at its peak. No one. What is most terrifying is that it can make a powerful army of clones and the disaster energy that's hard to get rid of. The reason why I think the Master of Disaster is not as powerful as before is because of the demon price you picked. Ing Daoi? He has so evident disaster energy that he must be a clone. But he's the only one. If the Master of Disaster was at its peak, the whole continent would be taken down by its clones. Then you would be faced with disaster armies, not me. Are you saying that Ing Daoi is a clone? It's impossible. He was chosen because he's not from any divine demon clans, and I would know it if he was a clone. What sets him apart is that he chooses to cooperate with the Master of Disaster, and he revealed himself after you left Demon Capital. He is just a guide. Luckily, they didn't control the public opinion and make themselves the world's savior, otherwise, it would be way harder for us. Even if you're right that the Master of Disaster can't make as many as clones, how can we tackle disaster energy? We can't get rid of those if we unseal the formation. It isn't as strong since it can't break the formation and make as many clones as before. Moon Jade Ring left by the Empress was fixed by an unknown person, and it's the essential tool to get rid of the disaster energy. This is our best and only chance. Fighting it is our only chance to win. To increase the possibility of winning, are you willing to make a little compromise? What? Why are they talking to each other for so long? Is this the communication therapy the sect leader Fong mentioned before? They seemed quite harmonious. Are they in agreement? Sect leader Fong is friendly, reaching out his hand. He punches the demon emperor in the face. 1 minute ago, Yu Qinjue, as a big fan, you must know that the Empress has Holy Spirit body, right? Of course. People who have Holy Spirit bodies can acquire everything. Sadly, there are no people with Holy Spirit body left now. Well, I inherited Holy Spirit body from the Empress. Do you want to see it? Of course. What should I do? I'm not as gifted as the Empress and can't acquire a skill at the first sight of it. The process is a bit different. I love you and you love me, together we're so sweet. Punches after punches will have babies. Why is sect leader Fong punching the demon emperor and he seems to enjoy it? It's done. I've gained so much. Transformation X1, Divine Wing Shield Pieces X25, Spiritual Q1 Division Spell Pieces X30. Maybe I'll die after unsealing the formation, Martialism Jade, an exclusive martialism artifact, Sect Leader Fong. All I ask is that you take my sister back if everything goes well. She's all I have. Mo Liank, what's the mechanism to unseal the formation? Maybe you don't have to die if we figure this out. The rule is that every time the artifact is used, a person from Martialism royal family needs to be sacrificed. Now there are only me and my sister Mo Zhongxiu in the royal family. I have to do this. You're so mad that you want to sacrifice yourself. You've spent a decade guarding the continent all alone. We're the same type of person to some extent. Mo Liank, there may be a loophole that we could use in the rule made by your ancestors, though it said a person from the royal family must be sacrificed to activate the artifact. It may work if you and your sister do it together. What's going on? Who else can open the gate to the third level? The Kirin blood is so helpful, you can open everything with it. That mark is she. Jongshio, why are you here? That person, I'm too familiar with this after safeguarding this place for so long. She's a clone. There are also several nobodies inside. How? How could this happen? Answer me, Lan Mao. There's no reply. Yonyang. Can you hear me? The Gossamer net is still working, but no one replies to me. Is it hacked? What did you do to people outside, you bastard? Well, let's see. How should I use spiritual chi that has trapped me for so long? Hey! Answer my question. Did you kill them? Bei, calm down. They should be alive. It's just that we can't get in touch with them. The vessel determines how powerful the clone is. Mo Liang's sister isn't that strong. The Master of Disaster now can only support one clone, so it can't kill our friends and guards altogether. Well, how ridiculous you are to say something like that as if you fought me before. The Master of Disaster. Don't underestimate us. Thank you for choosing the right Demon Prince for me, Demon Emperor. My plan would be delayed for years if it weren't for him. You two are nasty. Yu Qianjue. Don't get near her. Ah. You're right that I'm not fully recovered. But I'm already able to control anyone on this continent to be my clone. This is the divine power. No one except the immortal can stop me. I have better ideas with this new vessel. I'll give this woman back to you. You'll all be my clones in a moment. Zhongxiu. Kirin Blood Key. Activate. I will unseal the formation and turn all spiritual chi into disaster energy. She's doing more than breaking the formation. You look so weird with the outfit, Liang, Zhongxiu. Liang. We have to stop that monster. I know that the Master of Disaster wants to use the Kirin blood of the Demon Prince to erode the formation so that it can fully recover. We can't let this happen, otherwise, not only our country but the entire continent will be doomed. But how can we stop it? We can release spiritual chi before the Master of Disaster absorbs all of it. Bei. Let's hold it back. Okay. Move away, Zhongxiu. I got this, Liang. We've been apart for so long. No matter how this will end up, let's face it together, my dear brother. We, Mo Liang and Mo Zhongxiu, answer to our ancestors' expectations here and bring peace to the world. Ha ha. As long as I absorb all the spiritual chi, I'll fully recover in a moment. We won't let this happen. This vessel is powerful enough to fight you all. Divine Wing Shield. Divine Stone Shield. I have to wait for the original body to show up and kill it once for all. This is unexpected. But you won't do any harm to me. Ugh. Go to hell. You rubbish. What? Come back, spiritual chi. Spiritual chi flooding out. The second level of Demon Royal Mausoleum. I can't get in touch with Xia. Where's that woman? She just disappeared. But these monsters, they can't be killed. That's so annoying. What? This is spiritual chi. Come on, you three little puppies. Let's continue our fight. I can take as many attacks as I want. After the chi panorama formation was broken, spiritual chi poured from the space fractures of the Demon Royal Mausoleum. Then, the spiritual chi is like a river flowing to the spirit realm. Brother, it turns out this is what our world is supposed to look like. So magnificent. This is what I can do last. Sect Leader Fong, it's up to you to handle the rest. I want to have a rest first. You rubbish. What the hell did you do? Ah. Demon Emperor. Huff. Has the Master of Disaster come out of me? That monster is taking back its power. The second level of the Demon Royal Mausoleum. I feel really thrilled now. Come on. Continue. Why does it disperse? Hey! Stop here. Those demons of disaster have all transformed into energy and went to the center under the ground. The original body of the Master of Disaster is struggling to get out. Bei, take Yu Qianjue, Mo Liang and his sister and leave here. Don't give that monster any chance to make clones. What will you do after we all leave? Don't worry. I came here well prepared. After all, I've been fighting against that monster all the time since I entered the Demon Royal Mausoleum. You also get out immediately if it's too dangerous here. You rubbish. You really pissed me off. A Master of Disaster, you don't know anything about me. But I know you really well. I won't have mercy on you to make you my clone. Go to hell. Feng Xia and Patriarch Chen Hai were studying the Moon Jade Ring in the spiritual state. Mu Chen said that your blade could rule third-level divine treasures, right? Yeah, Senior, let me try knocking this ring with my blade. Moon Jade Ring. Your ruler and previous master are here. Start up. It really worked. Sky pattern resonance detected. The Moon Jade Ring has been activated. Complete the Get 10 Lime Crabs challenge to unlock the ring. Lime Crabs? Senior, it must be you who set this lock. Although I can't remember anything about it, I still think I wouldn't set up such an impossible challenge to trouble myself. Lime crabs are about to drop from the ring space. Please get ready. Warning! Warning! Distractions will drop at the same time. Please watch out. Anyway, I was really good at playing the game Fruit Ninja when I was in primary school. So this kind of challenge is gonna be easy. Shit. Luckily, you're in the spiritual state, so that your real body won't be hurt. Otherwise, you may have been dead after that. Senior, do you dare to talk to me face to face? We intended to do this experiment in the spiritual state for keeping secret originally. I didn't expect it could also save my life. To look on the bright side, even God is blessing me. Yeah, it's good to look on the bright side. Moon Jade Ring. Continue the challenge. Be careful. Although your real body won't get hurt, you will still feel the pain. Senior. There's only one sentence in my head. Don't stop. Boy, even though your real body won't get hurt in the spiritual state, you shouldn't be like that. I am fine. Lime Crabs collection completed. Moon Jade Ring, unlock. Offer the use rights of the divine force. Use rights? Don't feel anything different about myself. That's not the power that could make you stronger, but help you imitate the power of God's attack, which is divine force. What's the logic of the Empress to resist the Master of Disaster by the divine force? Senior, if the creatures made by gods were too strong and couldn't be killed, how would gods do to them? Legend has it that gods could kill their creation easily because the divine power strikes right at the heart of God's creation. Imagine that, if gods couldn't control their creation, then the fight between gods would become the competition of creating speed, which sounds not good. I get it. I could understand it after you drew an analogy with games. Take a similar example of in-game damage. The energy of the Master of Disaster is like a super thick shield or protective equipment. While divine force is like the true damage or divine damage in games, which could get through the energy and attack its original body. And the Moon Jade Ring is like equipment that converts the user's damage into true damage. Honestly, your analogy is still confusing, but anyway, hurry to tell everybody the way to deal with that monster. No. Not now. The Master of Disaster may have some clones elsewhere. It's still too early to play our trump. If the original body of the Master of Disaster plays tricks, we have to force it to show up. Ha ha ha. This body looks the best. The look, I could already feel chest pain. But it's my turn to fight back, Master of Disaster. The center on the second level of the Demon Royal Mausoleum. Bay. That's the woman possessed by the Master of Disaster. And that woman with wings is Demon Emperor. There's no time to explain it to you now. Anyway, they are all on the same side as us. Come to heal them. They are all dying. How about Xia? Where's he? That boy insisted on facing the Master of Disaster alone. I'm gonna help him. No, you can't. The Master of Disaster can turn anyone into a clone. But that boy said he has a method to avoid that. Cough. I didn't expect the Master of Disaster had prepared some demons entering the Demon Royal Mausoleum from outside. If they didn't unlock the formation, the Master of Disaster may have had absorbed all the spiritual chi locked in the formation. But as long as the Master of Disaster could still make clones, we couldn't do anything to it. We can only count on that boy. An act of sheer bravado. I'm the offspring of God. For you rubbish, I'm a sign of God. I'll cut you into pieces and then show your companions. After they see that, they will give up resisting immediately. Although you said you are God, you still like to sneak attack from behind. How dare you talk to me in that tone? I'll have you kneel and cry to beg for mercy. I remember that another rubbish also dared to glare at me like that many years ago. But she has been killed. Now, I'm gonna kill you too. Little rubbish. Ugh. The stump. Master of Disaster, how do you feel about being sneak attacked by rubbish? Luckily, Yu Qingyue gave me this skill of dividing myself into several parts in time, or maybe I had been cut into pieces. Boring tricks. You rubbish, do you think this can hurt me? No matter how many times you slashed me, I could recover with the energy of. Why isn't my wound recovered? Master of Disaster, you must remember what dirty tricks you used as a so-called god, eh? The human empress has killed over 3,000 clones and thousands of demons of disaster with the divine force of the Moon Jade Ring. Start with her allies. No matter what methods you use, make sure to destroy the Moon Jade Ring. Moon Jade Ring. Are you surprised? Maybe the Empress couldn't handle your countless clones, so she couldn't kill you with the Moon Jade Ring, but then you destroyed it with some dirty tricks. But now, you only have your original body here. And I wonder how much power left you still have. A half? A tenth? Or just 1%? Hey, you're a god. Why are you backing off? Am I so scary? Ha ha. Don't be so arrogant. Blade of Disaster. Pierce him. Tear him. Ha ha. I was cornered by the human who had a Holy Spirit body. At least she was qualified to approach me. But you're just rubbish. How dare you threaten me? Holy Spirit body? Maybe I have half of that. Master of Disaster. Now, you're not gonna get away with this. The reason why the Holy Spirit body is strong is not that they can imitate others' skills, but that they can create an unexpected skill that even God can't predict, after exploring all kinds of skills. They consume too much power. Even though we have passed on spiritual chi together to them, it's still hard to save them. We have consumed too much spiritual chi just now, so it's not enough now. Damn it! Although the spiritual chi has been unlocked and it's abundant in the air, we can't recover in a short time. Hold on, Emoliank. We still need some people with abundant spiritual chi. We can help. Though we don't know what happened, our spiritual chi is really abundant. Heroes always show up at last. Ha ha. Put your pants on first. Ah. We can't because our butts hurt. Mind your words, heroes. Charge. Wall of Disaster. Damn you rubbish. How could you use the divine force? Destroy it. Dodge before attacking. Ah. Damn you rubbish. Ah. Integrate. Wow, it seems I could also make you mad. Master of Disaster, I've been really familiar with you now. I'll turn your companions into my clones first. And then they will come to kill you one by one. Ha ha. Daydream. Now, you can't get away with my attack. Since I couldn't dodge, I penetrated it. Ah. Under the attack of the divine force, you're so fragile, Master of Disaster. There are only you and me in this space. Let's have a good fight. The ground quaked violently. It's the blow from the third level. Sia. Damn you. Stop circling around. You said to have a fight. Just fight me head on. You're anxious, Master of Disaster. The wounds slashed by me can't recover, so you have freaked out, right? Attribute masses start to drop. Ah. I don't give a shit about you rubbish. I'll blast this space and destroy the whole world. I won't let you leave. Ah. You didn't fight me head on nor allow me to retreat. What the hell do you want, you rubbish? It will be too easy for you if I kill you directly. I'll slash you and get your attribute masses. Such a gigantic body really contains lots of attribute masses. It's so simple to get them. Master of Disaster, this is your last surprise. How could it be possible? Even if you have a Holy Spirit body, you are still immortal. How could you use my energy? It's a Holy Spirit body, but not quite. This is me, a hard-working game player, Fengxia. What the hell are you talking about? A fake. Can never its original body. We'll see whether I can defeat you or not. Come on. You rubbish. Impossible, how could I be defeated by you? Master of Disaster, it was the spiritual chi from Lu Tianqing and the spirit realm accumulated for thousands of years that defeated you. Nowadays, you're just an escaped prisoner who has been weakened a lot. And what I did was just get rid of the last debris for ancestors who resisted you before. I lost to you, I can't accept that. I have changed my mind. I'm gonna make you my clone. And possess your body. It's already enough for me to rule the world again. Eh? How could you still be who you're? Shit. I didn't say I belong to this world. I believe in Marxism instead of you fucking God. Ah. This time, don't try to escape by turning into debris. Go to hell. Senior, you can come out. It's over. I can feel that the seal on my original body has loosened. Good boy, you've done a great job. I can finally get out of here. Eh? Lost Paleoland, the original body of Patriarch Chen Hai. Ha ha. This time, I can go back to the world finally. Eh? What is this? Ouch ouch, so we're in the reality now. Why are you upset, Senior? Aren't you supposed to be happy? When the spiritual chi was unlocked, I did feel the seal on my original body had loosened, but why not only did I not get out of it, but also there has been a new formation. I am confused that the chi panorama formation should have existed before Master was sealed. They are not supposed to be connected. Did Wuguan do something else to the seal of Master? Or are there any formation rules that we don't know? Well, forget it. I've just got limited information. Don't worry, Senior. I'll find a way to save you as soon as possible. Boo-hoo. Boy, since the power in the Moon Jade Ring was left by the so-called God, we'll get a chance to find more clues. The second level of the Demon Royal Mausoleum. Xia, I knew you could do it. Those monsters with eyes all over their bodies have disappeared. You made it. Are you all right, Yuanyang? Don't worry. There's only a little scratch here. It just needs to be licked. Xia? Fong Slurp do it later after going back. By the way, where are Mo Liang and his sister? They're lying on the ground. Mo Liang. People in the spirit realm will never forget you. You're gonna strangle me. Ah. The corpse comes to life. Sect leader phone, I was just too exhausted and wanted to lie down for a rest. Are you sect leader phone? Thank you for helping my brother and me. Wow, you two match so well after a close look. What are you talking about? Demon Emperor, where are the bald guy and his companions? Do you mean those in old and simple clothes? They were laughing and crying all of a sudden like fools and went to the cabin. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Did they be possessed by demons? Impossible. The monster has been killed by me. They've been like this for almost an hour. Their voices are becoming hoarse. Bay, what are you doing? We lived up to their trust. We made it. We really made it. After the seal was broken, our memories began to restore too. Memories have all come back to us. That means, Mr. Fong, I knew you must have a lot of questions. We'll answer for you. Next, Guardians talked about their lost memories of the Cloud Empire. It turns out that the Empress had made two plans to deal with the Master of Disaster. The Empress made an agreement with the Demon Emperor of the time that she would damage the Master of Disaster with all her power. If she couldn't make it, then she would seal it with the Demon Emperor. The Empress fought against the Master of Disaster and its clones for days and destroyed all the clones and hurt the Master of Disaster badly, but she almost used up her power, so the second plan had to be started. The Empress and the Demon Emperor worked together to cast the Chi Panorama Formation and sealed the badly wounded Master of Disaster at the cost of an ongoing infusion of spiritual Chi across the continent and reinforced it with the projection of a holy land. During these thousands of years, the souls and the spiritual Chi in the Demon Royal Mausoleum had been weakening the Master of Disaster until today. It was finally killed by us as the Empress and ancestors expected. Thanks to the Empress, we could kill the Master of Disaster. She has always been like this. In her mind, her people were way more important even than her own life. How did you get here then? Why would you lose your memories? People at that time said the Empress was just a politician who cared only about interests without feelings. But no one knew that she was actually the gentlest person in the world. We're all orphans raised by the Empress, so we wanted to help her do something anyway. So we offered to maintain the seal in the Demon Royal Mausoleum. But the Master of Disaster still made a desperate resistance before it was sealed. The impact of that could have almost destroyed the whole Cloud Empire, while the Empress had been ready to sacrifice herself earlier before. She protected the Cloud Empire with her last power. The impact of the spiritual Chi just influenced people's brains and some memories lost. The only two thoughts left in our heads were to stay here and maintain the seal, but we still failed and almost led to a catastrophe. Thanks to you, I feel flattered, but it's because you've kept your mission in mind for thousands of years that we could achieve it today. All right, thanks for your answers. I've solved all my questions and the spiritual Chi has been unlocked. The goal that we came here has been reached, so it's time to get back. Not yet. I almost forget you. I have failed to break through many times, and I thought I could find my idol and break through here. But no trace of him was found in the Demon Royal Mausoleum. Where are you, my idol? He did have been to the Demon Royal Mausoleum, but he's not here now. I have to find him all over the world now. Damn it! If you're lucky enough to meet him one day, make sure to let me know. Do you refer to that Emperor Divine Dragon? You sensed his breath in the Demon Royal Mausoleum, didn't you? The Demon Royal Mausoleum is about to close. I guess demons on the first level may have been back to the demon capital. Let's get out too. No wonder you could get in the third level before. It turns out you could use the teleportation formation. Several days later, all the creatures on the continent have felt the revival of the spiritual Chi. Some of the demons have to start their closed-door cultivation and prepare for the Demon King competition. Although In Hoyu didn't get in the second level with them, she still found the way to cultivate her father, In Chinkung's ability. But brothers plan to go to the Tang Valley to heal their butts together. Bei and his companions have nothing to guard now, so they are ready to leave. We've been in the Demon Royal Mausoleum for such a long time. We should go out to travel around the world. Be careful not to get ripped off. Identify the money first. The emperor of the martialism state, Mo Liang, is going to go home with his sister Mo Zhongxiu. After the spiritual qi revived, human cultivators will experience a great change. Sect leader Fong, I'm gonna go back to stabilize the martialism state. Mo Liang, rule your state carefully after getting back. Don't forget our life-death vow. I won't. And I'll try my best to manage the human clan. Don't worry. The main hall of the Demon Royal Palace. I finally get back here after such a long time. Have they all gone? Yeah, those friends of the Demon Clan have left the Demon Capital to cultivate with the treasures they've got. After the spiritual qi revived, humans and demons are on the same starting line of cultivating. Then, there will surely be new disputes between demons and humans. The disputes between different clans are inevitable. The only way to live together in peace is to be evenly matched. I believe Mo Liang also understands this, so he has to help his people to get stronger. Sai, it's just that you all go back home. I have no heir now. When can I have a baby? Don't worry. I'm sure your wish will come true soon. Let's have a baby now, damn you pervert. You are so obscene. I wonder how you became the Demon Emperor. Because I am the Demon Emperor, I need to have a baby. Show me your wings. Other clans can never know the sense of crises of our Divine Wing clan. Besides, you've also got divine wings. No one is better than you in this world to have a baby with me to inherit the bloodline of the Divine Wing clan. You can make any request as long as you could help me get a baby. Consider it carefully. You can only do that with people you love. We demons have different morals from humans. And I do love you. Can't I? I didn't expect to hear I love you from a bisexual creature, so I am really confused now. And the love you said is totally different from mine. I refuse. Eh? Xia. We've been finding you for a long time. It turns out you are here. Damn it. You must be Yunyang you mentioned before. Come on, join us to have a, We were both exhausted after the fight, so I was doing some exercise to relax with the Demon Emperor. You should have done that with me, Xia. Yeah, I was about to find you. Since you've been here, let's do it together. Count me in. Why, would it be like this? Xia, where did you learn these skills from? They are really useful. By the way, why didn't you go with Bei, Mu Chen? Huff *, they were going to enjoy their lives, but I still have to finish some tasks. Tasks? I've told you when I first met you. I have to collect all the lost sky pattern divine treasures. It seems so. You've collected so many divine treasures, maybe I could really see the scene of the reunion of 13 divine treasures if I follow you. What will happen if you collect them all? I'm not sure. Maybe stars reverse and time goes backward, or mountains fall and earth cracks. There are lots of possibilities. After all, if we become gods, anything will be possible. Gods? 13 divine treasures are treasures used to become immortals in the sky pattern era. So amazing, right? But at that time, people in the sky pattern state restricted our freedom to make us obey their orders. So I want to live happily now. Besides, I will find the other 12 treasures. Mu Chen. Why did you do it with so much strength suddenly? It was because you were too stiff, but relaxed all of a sudden. I couldn't stop it. So comfortable. Mu Chen, would you like to go back to the Eternal Valley with me? There are relics of the sky pattern state. You can have a look. Seriously? We could arrive there in half a day with my divine wings. Come on, let me carry you. Are they so fast? I'm gonna try them myself. Eh? Why could you master other clans' ability? He can't master it as soon as he sees it, but it seems he's not weaker than the Holy Spirit body in the legend. Wow, big wings. I'd like to sit on Xia. After all, I'm just a novice and can't guarantee your safety. You'd better go with the Demon Emperor. I'll take them. You should be careful. The divine wings are not so easy to master. All right. I'll fly after you. Eternal Valley. The great elder of the Eternal Valley lay Xiao. The spiritual chi revived all of a sudden. Disciples in our valley have improved a lot. Sect leader wrote to us yesterday that he would be back soon. But I don't know when. The sixth elder of the Eternal Valley, Lu Chuan Yuan. Why are you so impatient, Lei Xiao? No matter how powerful our sect leader is, he can't fly back with wings, right? Lei Xiao. Lu Chuan Yuan. Look out. Damn it. How could a meteorite happen to land here? Did it call us? Sect leader with wings? Too fast, I can't, slow down. You just bragged about your high speed, didn't you? A saying in the Divine Wing clan goes that disobeying the aerial traffic rules will also lead to accidents. As the Demon Emperor, I have to take the lead. Besides, even terrorists of our clan won't dare to fly that fast. Yu Qinjue is now over 60 miles away from Fengxia for obeying the traffic rules. After all, it will only be interesting to accept the fate. The Hall of the Eternal Valley. Hi everyone. You're back. But what happened to you? The fifth elder of the Eternal Valley, Qing Shuzi. The fourth elder of the Eternal Valley, Zhong Yu. Well, something happened, but it's no big deal. Don't worry. Have you changed your cultivation partner? No. Yonyang didn't show up because she's hungry. I knew it was you who released the spiritual chi. You are awesome. Over the past half a month, everyone has reached the Enlightenment realm and dozens of them have reached the Tao stage realm. The second elder of the Eternal Valley, Lu Jinger. The third elder of the Eternal Valley, Chu Zhuyun. Really? It's quite impressive. All elders in the valley have improved a lot too. We can spar with you now. Ha ha ha. So you have no traumas left. That's a good thing. But I have something else to do. I'll spar with you later. Is everything okay with the mysterious street at the back of the mountain? Only elders have gone there and all disciples haven't set foot in it according to your instruction. These disciples are quite terrified since Moing died in there and it looked horrible. Moing, a spy from Martialism State. He became a zombie at that time, but it was Yonyang who punched him in the head. Well, that's good. There's still a lot of evil chi and the disciples cannot defend themselves if they get in there, but since they're improving quickly, they'll soon become strong enough to go in there. Hey, I'm not here to listen to you catch up. Where's the clue about the sky pattern you mentioned before? Don't be so hasty. It's right in the ancient street. I'll go in there with her and don't let us get disturbed. Also, you send more people to the canteen. The canteen is facing the biggest challenge since the foundation of the sect. Haven't had a meal for a long time. A foodie. Wow. Humans are so good at cooking. It's delicious. They have a voracious and insatiable appetite. Stop complaining. We can take this chance to prove our ability. Apart from human cultivation areas, Demon Capital is seeing a surge in cultivation. Few people remember that there is another big name in the capital apart from the deceased Demon Prince. It's been a long time, Masters. Great Prophet. Talk to me. Don't be so indifferent. Communication puppets that could break through space barriers and send voices through space. You've been in that barren land for so many years. I thought you have forgotten about the East Emperor continent. You are still so mean. Come and beat me if you can. Humph. I don't want to go to the Western continent. It's barren and deserted. Stop messing with him, Gongqing. He's gifted and you can never hold a candle to him. It must be because of something important that you summoned us here since you've been hiding in the Western continent. Hoarse voice. Ha ha ha. Yeah, there is spiritual chi again in that continent. Though the process is a little different from what I designed at the beginning, it's kind of fun. The voice. What are you doing with my communication puppet? If the seal is broken, then, should we reinforce the barriers of the four seas? Low voice. Well, people on the Western continent have eliminated the Master of Disaster. That's what I want to tell you. I wanted to see what a mess it could create. What a pity. You bastard. What are you thinking? It's so dangerous. Don't be this rude, Gong Ching. What? Do you want to fight me, Zwabujo? I think it's a good idea. I don't know which one of you can win, and I'm looking forward to the result. But that continent has been deserted for thousands of years. How much spiritual chi could be left even though the seal is gone? After all, we're from the same origin. They've had enough of rough times, so I think we could just let it be now that the Master of Disaster has been destroyed. Yuan Tianqi, you're so hypocritical. Your family is located in the most resourceful land on the East Emperor continent. Stop representing us and show your generosity. The same is with the Fu family. You keep silent every time, Fu Ming. We all know you have your plan. Our territory is close to the Four Seas boundary, and it's easy for us to get to the Western continent. We'll seize the chance even if there aren't that many resources there. All I want to do is tell you the truth. I won't interfere with what you're going to do. After all, the unpredictability of fate is so appealing. As for you, let's continue our game. What's wrong? Nothing. I just feel like someone touched my butt. Senior, this is the mysterious street. I went in there once and saw the sky pattern records. So I guess it has something to do with the sky pattern state. Let me see. I did feel something unusual. Something in there is suppressing my consciousness. It's like that from a high-level divine treasure. What? Does this mean there is another divine treasure besides the butcher's blade? I can't tell specifically what it is. I just caught some sign from it. Okay. Are you all right? It seems that you're having a terrible time. I'm fine. I kind of like the feeling of being held down hard. Fine. You can enjoy yourself. The whole street was deserted as if it had gone through times and history. Feng Xia and Mu Qin went into many rooms but found nothing. It's weird that we didn't see the school. The school? Yes, we're supposed to see a school where we could meet people and books. But the street has changed and I can't find it now. Did you see that giant hole ahead? No. When did it appear here? Was the street hit by some meteorite? What? Is this a graveyard? Who are those people buried here? Are they fighters in the Avatar realm from the Sky Pattern state? With such a number of deceased Avatar fighters buried here, it is easy to trigger unknown mutations. Have you sensed something strange? Don't be kidding. I've been here once and I know it pretty well. Last time, the street was creepy because of the butcher's blade. But I took it and the street shouldn't be like that anymore. What is it? Is it bird shit? Go away. I'll chop your head. I'm afraid of ghosts the most. You're acting so weird. Don't you have something to get rid of the ghosts? No. I tell people I can do that only when I try to trick some money out of them. Asterisk roar asterisk, it's hot on our tail angry. I can tell that with my eyes. It must be you. You took the treasure away and released those ghosts. What? Don't pin the blame on me. This never happened before and elders often come here for cultivation. Roar. It's so gross. Oh my God. It's targeting you. I can't help you. You must deal with it yourself. Fine. I'll burn you to death. What? How come it's targeting me? So what he wants is you. My knees are feeling so weak, oh no, it's about to bite me. Haha, your facial expression is so weird. Stop enjoying it. Spiritual chi division. Limbs attack. Well, this attribute, it freaked me out. What? There are more underground? I'm sorry for this. Huff. This is embarrassing. Where's your conviction? I thought you were truly pious. I went to the temple because I could be beaten hard when practicing the techniques. What? This is so unexpected and frustrating. Something is wrong with the street today. Let's get out of here. I agree. What? What's wrong? I can't open the door. Don't worry. This is a cliché that it's trying to lock us here. We can crack the door directly and run out to counterattack them. Also, we shouldn't look back since there will be many horrible things. There's a ghost again. Don't cover my eyes. I can't help it. Feign you're so unreliable even though you're more experienced. You look horrible, but I'm not scared after what happened before. All fears will disappear if you have enough weapons. What the heck? I am Feng Xia and I will eradicate everything supernatural. Are you okay? I know who's behind all this. But I don't have enough energy, help me. You know what to do next. Really? Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it now. I'm ready for this. This is good. I'm refreshed now. The only way to overcome fear is to face up to it. You're right. Now I fear nothing. All of you. Disperse now. Don't try to scare me again. Jia Yi, come out. I know it's you. Mu Chen, I woke up because I sensed your presence. Do you miss the wonderful surprise I prepared for you? Is she also? Yes, she's the divine treasure Jia Yi Zither. She's one of the darkest treasures. Why do you call me that? Have you changed your heart, Mu Chen? You quite enjoyed yourself when I played with you before. Don't look at me like that. She purely tricked me. She is stronger and more superior to me, so she bullied me a lot. She told me it was a special way to express her love for me, but I didn't feel any pleasure but fear. So she's narcissistic and arrogant. I wish I hadn't seen her here. She is rejecting me. Is it because the man beside you gives you more pleasure? Why am I involved again? Humph. I didn't feel any fun from your torture. You only care about yourself. What's her ability? Divine treasures have a lot of abilities, and the ghosts we met before should be illusions she created. Mu Chen, I'll show you who's better for you. Zombie King. I'll use what terrifies you the most to beat you up. Can she create such a huge figure in the illusion as Chen Hai did? Get behind me. She's far more dangerous than she looks. Are you trying to protect him? Then you'll be painful if I kill him. And you'll gain pleasure from the pain, right? I'm the only one who can give you pleasure. Ha ha. Are divine treasures all like this? It's so disgusting. High-level treasures had been used in wars and rituals in the sky pattern state, so their mind has gone quite dark. Zombie poison. Try to protect him, and then you'll gain more pain and thus more pleasure. Run. Humans can't take that poison. Well, as for the poison. Cough Mu Chen. She'll get hurt if her spirit of the magic phase realm is attacked. No. You can't do that. Are you trying to avoid mental torture by suffering physically? It's a low blow. Let me correct you now. Get behind me right now. You have nothing to do with this. Don't worry about me. No one is more resistant to poison than me. I'll subdue her. I need to help Mu Chen with the poison first. Right, I have one skill unused. The great containerization owner, Som Li users could apply their abilities to others. Now I'll apply my poison-resistant ability to you, and I don't know what it feels like. Hold it, anyway. Poison what? Will it work? I can hold on. Just do it. Come on. Let me see how much you can do. What? Is she truly happy and enjoying herself? Is she mocking me? The poison is gone. That's impressive. As long as I touch you, I can share my techniques and skills with you. Let's try a new one and strengthen your drum spirit. The spirit of the magic phase realm. Anti-poison armor. It worked. The spirit of the magic phase realm does have a connection with the users. Is my spirit of the magic phase realm poison resistant now? What is that ability? Okay. SUS, let's kick some ass. What happened to her spirit of the magic phase realm? Jia, take this combined attack. My spirit of the magic phase realm can protect itself from your poison now. Go to hell. You can't defend yourself from my poison. It must be that the poison isn't strong enough. The zombie poison cannon. The defending shield. Your poison isn't that strong. It's so simple to crack it. You're no good at this. Anti-poison sword. Vanish. Zombies controlling spell fragments. Excellent. I can gain attributes even by helping others. What? Listen. Mu-Chen is not your toy. You're just a human. How dare you interfere with what we do? Though Mu-Chen is a bit shameless and lascivious and she loves pain, you should share emotions with humans since you're artificial. Mu-Chen can only gain pleasure out of pain when she agrees with what you do. Besides, sexual abuse is a crime. I've never heard of that. Knock it off. Don't be too cocky. I just haven't fully recovered. That was next to nothing. I'll come back to you when I'm recovered. You'll see. Ha ha ha. Eh? Ugh, I didn't expect this skill to be so energy-consuming. I'm exhausted. The buildings in this street, maybe this street exists thanks to Jiaye's ability. She changed its layout to trick us, and now it has gone back to what it was originally. This is what it should look like without any interference. Great. Then we can find the school. Let's go look for it now. Why don't we have some rest? Sure, then I'll enjoy this. The southeast coastal region of the western continent, the territory of red fowls, Tang Valley. We met that day under the peach tree for the first time. The owner planted the tree but never saw the peach flowers. The bath here is so good for our recovery. The rice wine is also awesome. Apart from the spring and the wine, there's a lovely maid to serve us. It feels so good. Asterisk burp asterisk Chi Yanli's maid Luo. This is such a blessed place. Stop. It's weird. I'm so full. I can't have any more food. Finally, it's done. We can take some rest now. What? Ha! We're back to normal. Let's start another round. What are you two? Underground Street. It's still the same as before. Who would come to this creepy place? Do you think the sky pattern clue lies in these books? If we flip through these books, we can enter a strange school. Nothing is happening. Disrespect for books. Maybe it's because you're not human. What? I don't want to be here alone. If it's okay with you, you can stay in the Soul Ring. It's better to stay here. It's still quite dark in here. Look. There's someone here. Ha ha. It's good. What the heck? We're so fed up with this game. Luckily, we have a new player now. Come here, Mu-Chen. We can try a new game right now. How many people are in there? After putting Mu-Chen in the ring, he went into the inner world of the book. Am I in another class again? You brat. Concentrate when doing the flying practice. Okay, I'm sorry for that. He's disturbing the class again. He should be expired. It's you again. What are you doing here? Don't embarrass me so quickly. Well, I don't want to see you at all. You shouldn't quarrel. But you both have improved a lot in just a few days. You can spar with each other right now. That's just what I want. I still remember the last time he beat me with the weird trick. You bastard. Today I'll teach you a lesson. Good. Young people should be energetic. I like the way you show your strength. You can start now. I'll make sure no one gets hurt badly. You seem to be more dangerous, I agree. This is amazing. He's at the top of the round cinnabar realm and he's so young. He's awesome. It's been only half a year. I've reached the top level of round cinnabar realm from the Tau stage realm. I'm a genius. Are you scared? I'm quite happy about it. If only I could use the galaxy spiritual entity as much as possible since it looks so nice, but I haven't improved on it for a long time. I can only find this attribute here. Ha ha ha. This is a good opportunity. Today I'll improve my galaxy spiritual entity. Stars be my guide and everything be my sword. Come on. Come on. It looked nice, but you didn't hit me. Wow. Where did you learn that weird skill? It's so creepy. Ha ha ha. It's brilliant. I appreciate your innovation and your skills. What a dirty trick. You are despicable. Your attack looks stunning but doesn't hurt me very much. You're too superficial. It's a waste to use the galaxy spiritual entity like this. Why don't you lend it to me? Take the attack with bare hands. He's so shrewd, what? I'm surprised that you've entered the magic phase realm at such a young age. Though your spirit of the magic phase realm is still in its infancy, you have great potential. Though I look like a little child in their eyes, I'm way older than that. It was quite common for people my age to enter the magic phase realm in sky pattern state. But I've been here for just a year and I think I deserve the compliment. Well then, I'll pull no punches. Ancient Galaxy Seal. You do have something new. Come on. Show me what you can do. Seal, extend. Seal, pound. I created this skill myself and it can change my body and weapon accordingly to fill the gap of strength. You're one level higher than me. So what? I have my method. Take this. I haven't finished my sentence. I like it that you create new skills yourself. I can't hold it any longer. What are you doing? These young people sure know how to play. You son of bitch. Don't worry. I'm good at controlling strength. I won't do any real damage to you. Attribute masses are dropping like hens laying eggs. Click. How could you do this to me? Now you can divide into groups and practice yourselves. Don't imitate them. Hee hee. It's been a long time since I got so many attribute masses. Is this what it's like to have eyes full of stars? I want to fight with someone right now. How did you master my secret cultivation method? Go away. Get up and practice with me. I won't hurt you. After all, I'm not a demon. Knock it off. Don't go too far. Energetic boys tend to lose control of themselves. But now that I'm here, I won't let anyone get hurt. Eh? The healing skill is awesome. The pain was gone in a flash. We both have fully recovered. I got sword mind and blade mind unity from her. And this time she's shown extraordinary healing ability. Who is she? Hey, Tattletale, how did you get into this school? I used some special magical weapons. I felt it when I fought with you last time. You're also an outsider, right? Yes, time is passing by, but this school seems frozen in it. That's probably because people here are all non-player characters. What are you talking about? Ave, we came in accidentally. They're different from us. Their behaviors may be programmed. No discord, no concord. I guess we're friends now. I'm Fongxia. What about you, Tattletale? Stop calling me Tattletale. It's awful. I have my name. I am Chao Haixing. Why you are Chao Haixing, fuck. Chao Haixing is the founder and the first leader of the Eternal Valley. God, I got his attribute masses. I'm sorry. How come he's in this ancient street? He just said that he came here from an outside world? Where did he come from? If I'm right, this school connects different time points. We're in different eras and we entered the same school. Chao Haixing, you said that you came to this ancient street from an outside world. How did you get in? And when? About 2 years ago, they were coming after me, and when I was hiding in the empty waves, I accidentally opened the ancient street. Did you have a divine beast sealed in your body, or was your father the commander of the Revolutionary Army? Why did they try to kill a young boy? It's not that dramatic. Since the East Emperor continent and the Western continent separated, some hybrids in the East Emperor continent would come to the Western continent to hunt to satisfy their murderous nature. I killed many cultivators of the Zhua family in the East Emperor continent to protect humans in the Western continent. That's why they came after me. The separation between the East Emperor continent and the Western continent. The hybrids, the Zhua family. What are you talking about? Tell me more about it. It came as a shock to Fengxia that Chao Haixing, the first sect leader of the Eternal Valley, showed up in front of him in the image of a little boy. And came with Chao Haixing many questions. He told Fengxia everything after he pestered him for answers. Since the Master of Disaster was sealed by the spiritual qi, the spirit realm fell into decline and experienced a long period of chaos. During that period of time, all the conflicts between humans and demons were resolved by force. Over time, the boundary between the human and the demon world gradually blurred in some areas. Thanks to racial integration, hybrids of humans and demons were born. Most of the hybrids were born strong and their cultivation talents were superior. They did better in mastering cultivation methods than pure humans and demons, and their physical quality was also better. But this race worshipped the law of the elite and sought only its own survival and power. After the continent lost a powerful ruler, the hybrids took action. They plundered all the treasures in the world and used a certain divine weapon to cut off the eastern part of the land, bringing forth a new continent, the Western continent, the East Emperor continent. The new continent was named the East Emperor continent. The original areas in possession of the spiritual qi were separated from the Western continent, where only limited spiritual qi was left. And for some reason, the spiritual qi of the Western continent was decreasing at an astonishing speed. Well, in brief, the spiritual qi in the Western continent became non-renewable resources, and it needed to be injected into the formation which was sealing the Master of Disaster. There was enough spiritual qi left in the Western continent in Chao Haixing's era to foster a genius like him. He would never imagine that his descendants have trouble reaching the Enlightenment realm. I wonder how Bai is doing right now. I often come to this school for cultivation since I figured out its pattern. Anyhow, I'll stop the invasion of the East Emperor continent. And I'll take back those areas in possession of spiritual qi. It seems that he failed. Forget it. I won't tell him such a frustrating fact. You'll establish a powerful sect and stop invaders.